Hello, how we doing? Sketchy, sorry. Dude, I tried to do like a subtle. I tried to have the sound going, give that at like 5 seconds, then talk.
Yes, I would say
Chat, what a big game this one is. Chat, we need a 2-0 today. We need a 2-0. Whoever wins this first map, I need them to win the second map.
For T1, I feel like they're finally hitting
Give me
that
subs 2 hours early.
back in this roster. Buzz playing that duelist a little bit more. This is sort of the T1 that was promised. Can they find that super team form once again and go international?
Yeah, in full sense, I mean, shakiness in the group stage, a couple of close games, but overall will be a little bit disappointing. They have that momentum coming through from the QT Dig game, and Frost did point out
we need this one to be a banger. What about a banger 2-0?
Of these Korean teams, so
they're thought about that one?
Despite the fact
I would take a banger 2-0.
A little bit poorer than T1's to start off this particular stage.
It's so interesting to see both of these teams because we've seen the Challengers teams come in, but both of them today, you can tell they're just the Pacific regulars. They're both feeling so confident about their win today.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy that one of these teams has to go to the lower bracket right now, and even then, if they find themselves in the
like
lower
T1's Breeze at the moment, they play the 100 Thieves Harbor comp with a Yoru.
Important game
Pretty
for the
cool.
trajectory of how these two teams will go, because both of them have been
say
at the
though,
very top of
I will
Pacific.
say
We've
the
seen
anti's
them right
out there.
contending for
If
those
you think you're a
trophies,
good
so it's about to get
anti-coach, if you
real
think you're a
bumpy
good
for one of the
anti-IGL,
Absolutely. And how are you guys feeling
there's
about
still
the
the
map,
anti from other teams right here.
I mean,
It would
I
take you
think
5
Frost's
minutes.
trap has clearly worked. It's let them pick into
See the
Lotus.
harbor
We'll
wall?
yet to see how that plays
The
out.
other
But
side.
I think for T1, Breeze is pretty
Don't
nice.
see the harbor
I
wall?
think Ascent can be good there
See a
as
camera,
well. So
normally?
I think it's pretty even. I think it
Maybe not the camera, who knows?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it does play out there. Full sense do get the Lotus that they were looking
Mink,
for.
thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 37 months. Thank you,
it was Pearl Lotus, and Lotus was a win for Full sense. That was with this
When the
exact same
Sentinels
T1
played,
roster,
dude, I looked at the score, mate. They got annihilated.
You see T1 lean into a fair
They got absolutely annihilated yesterday. They lost double pistol first map. But I guess you can like. You could argue that they could have won Ascent.
So I want to see if they pick Lotus in this series. Do they
They
flip
got
their comp against
13,
T1 and try to catch them off guard a
13-3
little bit?
Summit.
And here we go to find out what the agent comps are going to be. Full sense. We know
Demon
Frost likes
1,
to
man.
pull out surprises, but
Demon 1 is just.
perhaps
He's gone for a mirror.
Farming.
So we've already seen T1 play this. They looked good playing
Yeah,
it.
T1 played their normal comp,
On the Neon, especially if
and
you
then
have
Full
Stack Munchkin,
Sense
it makes a lot
take
more
their
sense to
comp.
put one of them on
Well,
the
they
Harbor.
definitely know how to
Meteor
play
was
against
pretty
it if you
good
take
on
their
the Yoru. He had a
comp,
good
surely.
performance on it. I think he's
Get the
been more
mirror comp
aggressive
going.
lately. And I'm looking at Munchkin on the Cypher. I think if Munchkin starts putting numbers up on Senti, T1's
Let's see. We've seen Full Sense copy comps and not fully have it down. They did it with the K-Corp Summit comp.
Either team running with a Viper.
They were
So I think in the
missing-
mirror, it's all about who understands this comp better.
They were missing
T1 have
fundamentally
already
how the
shown
comp
they can
worked
play
on
it, so
attack.
for me, the onus here is on Full Sense
Why they're
to
playing the
impress.
Viper.
if you're here in the
So
stadium,
let's hope they're not
it is
missing anything on this one.
kind of fun.
I think this
because you
one's very
can hear
straightforward,
a lot
though.
of what the
It's very hard
coaches
to
are
get this
saying,
comp
because
wrong.
the coach's booth are open.
Yeah.
And Frost gets pretty vocal. You hear a lot of his thoughts and emotions coming out, and you can see it not play out necessarily on the server.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good. I love the new placement of the coaching booths, but we'll see who can get the better of their opponent here today. I think this is such an exciting matchup, and I know it's going to be a banger.
Absolutely. And to take us through today, we got the pinky and the brain of Pacific. It's Achilleos and Paper Thin.
He's Pinky. He's Pinky.
Damn it!
I mean,
A little bit faster.
I had to jump on that. I couldn't
Okay,
let you
I
have
was
it.
Dude,
gonna
Pinky
pose
in the
question,
brain.
yeah,
What a
which one
throwback.
switch
I'm
and
just-
see,
no.
You know, if they wanted to, yeah, okay, go ahead. Ruin the fun. That's fine. Just, Pinky's the one that everybody likes anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the lovable one.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
I'd rather be the one that nobody likes, but he's right.
Well, that hasn't really been the case about your predictions. We'll see if that's going to be the case. The build deflated today, but enough about us. We don't matter. We're just the voices that are going to be talking over what should be an incredible series. We had
Did you
6
see the
maps
Demon 1
yesterday,
clutch, mate? I
some
just woke up.
bangers in there.
Not seen any
We are
clutches.
starting off right where we left off as we dive back into Breeze.
Sliggy has been reading quite a
Full
few
Sense
YouTube
and
chats recently.
T1.
Dude, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah, this-
guys. I'm always reading
I
your
would
stuff.
think
You
should be
just
another
you need to give me more
banger.
quality stuff for me to
Really
read
good
it properly.
teams should be better than what we've seen so far in a lot of ways. So let's see if the best is yet
Yesterday you had a
to come
15-minute conversation about grapes.
There's a lot to prove. These are teams that have international experience. These are teams that are consistently threats in Pacific. Can they get it done here today? We will start on T1's map pick up Breeze. Haven't been able to see this for a while from Full Sense, so kind of curious. They opted to lean into the same comp that T1 is wanting to run with. I like the Cyphers in the mix here.
Live YouTube chat. Ash, it's already there. We got. This is the one day that I do it in the whole month. It's the only day I do it.
Above average defender side.
Every other day I'll forget. But today's the day. That's how you know we're actually just switched on. We're super locked in. T1 on defense, Full Sense on attack. All Full Sense have gone back to their 5 sheriffs. They never won a pistol when they did this, and they're never going to. Is this not mental? You tried this 6 times. You lost all 6 times.
That was Spike too, and you're gonna have Meteor covering that elbow angle potentially. He's just double checking to make sure no one had lurked through mid. Munchkin wants to make sure that that's clear. Oh,
great shot.
Hold on. One's low.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, which skin do you want?
So many choices.
Yeah, do you want to swap around the skins a little bit? Gets the spot out. He'll be able to collect the spike, obviously. And he's going to go for the drift back.
Actually looked at the bodies.
Inside,
He looked at the 4 bodies, and he thought, guys, you're swinging with 4. How have you only killed 1?
We'll be able to find it. So in the end, 2 deaths on the side of T1, so they pick up the bonus.
Yeah.
With a pistol.
Yeah, pistol.
Clearly my brain's
You got
still
5 sheriffs. Ow.
Black sleep.
Yeah, it was a long day yesterday.
Oh, they're all lined up. Wait,
and I watched all of
wait. Buzz got like a body shot on all 3 of them.
I watched America's a little bit this morning when I woke up. I caught the end of Envy and Sentinels. Watching a little Demon 1 pop off. A lot of fun. Seeing our old boy Rossi having some success.
Rossi.
Clear the cam. Meteor still, of course, with a Marshall. Wants to see if he can do a little bit more damage there.
Chat, yesterday we raided the Envy Believers in terms of the streamers, and Envy won.
Considering the orb, and
who did we raid? We raided. Who did we raid for the C9 game?
Yeah, no shots connecting here. We'll just look to break this down. Meteor tucking inside. There's a spot out. He will be able to find the shot. Gets the follow-up. Sephiroth's going to be struck down.
Well-known C9 believer Shio.
Izu get a piece of the action. 1 casualty.
They have no fans, so we have to just go for believers. We have to settle for believers.
Now we can go to the bonus.
What's the next game? C9 again. We might have to raid Shio again.
Pretty comfy coming into this bonus. So far, so good. Making some good reads. Munchkin buying a little bit extra time there. I don't know if the orb was actually collected there or not by Cruz. Looks like maybe it was, but getting that dimensional drift online.
Give me
very good. Again, for
an actual
T1,
proper round.
they're great on this defender side in the 1 outing we've seen with this comp, and then they just ran 6 in a row on their attacker side. So if they can keep up that momentum on this defender side, this might be a relatively fast map. Full Sense might just be looking towards Lotus, but we'll see. Sephiroth going to be drifting in up the elbow. It is being
it's stronghold. I like this from T1.
So
we're being active. Look at this.
Crossfire hold there. Let's see if
don't hear anything for a little bit. The Yoru joins up. They drone deep. They get all the info. They know most likely to be. What kind of mad team would ever hit A from 5 door?
Stacks now swinging onto the angle, and he's able to find.
Oh my God, Jit Boys, where's your aim at?
They'll end up getting taken down. Do they read this? However, the answer is going to be
no.
Buzz being
able
to find the one, sets up the relay bolt to slide through the cage. Has
very
the elimination
nice.
on his
And gets out of there.
Right back around the corner.
He went after a flyer at the start.
They are all stacked up.
Mate, they're all over them right now.
This
is great from T1 though. See this? This is so good from them. You're at the beginning. He's playing his TP early just in case there's a rush. There's no rush, so he TP's over towards A. Joins the server. They get active.
Buzz plays this beautifully.
Nerve special.
Isolates the 1 fight. Knows there's another player there because he saw the Cypher cage go throw out. Uses the relay bolt. They're going to get the bonus on their defender side on Breeze.
That they are. Well,
Outlaw out.
You know, this does fair.
It's the
Outlaw in
4th round, though.
hands of
I need to be
partial
way more tuned
for
into
Shit
the
Boys.
4th rounds. I kind of chill out on the 4th rounds, and everyone
Full
wins
Sense gonna
them.
be looking for Thrifty.
As in
Take a listed into
3-1.
T1 as they look to just go ahead and beat them back.
Oh.
하나야?
A 사이퍼 들어봐. 다 원원원이야. 다 원원원이야 얘들아 이거.
Oh, can't look into the 4th round if that's happening.
얘들아 이제 뭉친다 얘들. 이제 뭉칠 거야.
총 먹었다.
자 얘들 자신 있게.
나 미드 다시 걸릴게.
나 미드 안 본다.
God, what skin is this? I'm so locked in, I actually like the skin.
나 엘보 좀 볼게.
What is that?
걔 엘보 있던 애.
사이퍼에.
하나 빙고.
I'm not even close to being around. Chad, was the skin top here? Vandal.
Very
Nice.
strong start here for T1. Full Sense.
Outlaw, not the Outlaw.
Yeah,
Vandal.
going to
And
be considering the timeout, it would seem.
Solar Stride.
One more
How new is this?
on this attacker side with another buy
Never heard of
before
it.
having any kind of big
This guy.
intervention.
Come in different colors? Has
Yeah,
potential.
again, I mean, the layers here for T1 are really, really nice. And you can hear in their comms that they have a great read on the map. They knew that there was going to be some pressure at A. And they were calling for a little bit of help
Oxy
there at
uses
the
it.
end
That's
after
all
they
I need
cleaned
to
up
hear.
the 2 players in mid. So far, looking like T1 is doing really good things with Stacks back at the helm as the main IGL. And then, like Frost was talking about during the
Okay,
pre-show
they pick
interview,
the
that
weak
having
side.
Munchkin in the
They pick the weak.
roster
Is this the
really
the
scary
cage
because
where you
he's
get a
such
little?
that
No.
is a clone.
Oh my God, that was good though.
Pump with the
Wait,
brakes
how
here.
did that?
Into the peak, and Meteor cannot hit the shot. Ends up getting taken down.
Did Cruz just mess up?
Him to get the spawn into 1. Swing of the pillar though, and Munchkin kind of gonna come out on top as Primi will fall.
Mate, you could check
Stacks
your
now
camera.
will find
You could
Shit
check your
Boys.
camera.
And
Who needs the
the
camera?
wheels might just be coming off, and they are.
Whoa, dude,
I
you
mean,
see what
damn
I'm saying
near
about the
flawless
Pacific
against that
Observer,
initial
by the way. The
contact from
Pacific
Meteor, not
Observer.
hitting the
I'm
up
telling
shot.
you, one of them
Can't
is
get away.
incredible.
He's the only
I know they're
casualty.
different
Now it's
people.
5-0.
One of them is
This is exactly what
the
you wanna
guy,
see from
the
Munchkin,
best
where
guy.
he's just really
Probably
hard
in
to
the
track
world.
down. As that camera is a little bit of an extra layer, the Cypher cage there to buy him a little bit of space. Then he's got that great push and pull. He knows he's got Stacks coming to back him up so he can swing the other side of the pillar. Izu shows up to the party as well.
We need
This
to
is
find
looking
this guy.
really
He's
good.
so
The
good.
communication, the coordination
We've been
for
sending
T1.
Prius to events,
Incredible
missing
so far.
50%
I mean,
of
it's
kills.
already looking like full
This
sense
guy
of being
is
in a
just
similar
so locked
position
in.
as
He
the
just
FM.
misses like
Once we get
what,
to half.
20%?
And
I'm not
it's
even
the
sure
wrong
it's
side of
the
the map.
20% is ever his fault.
Buzz. Slotting
Look at
forward,
it.
able to find 2.
Found the anti-Prius.
Quite a bit of damage going to be found here onto the players, but Kahlua with that Guardian still able to find a kill in reply. 2v3 becomes a bit more doable. Spike Plant would give him a reckoning, but are they going to be able to get there in time? Munchkin playing up close. Swing going to be
What are
coming
we
through,
doing
and there's
there?
just a spray down.
Then they're not even
7-0
giving
for
themselves
Munchkin.
chances to win rounds.
6-0 for T1.
Like, it was a lovely
Yeah,
play from
it
T1.
is
Big
feeling
buy
like
round. They
that.
want to
It's
go
just
aggro on them. They don't
insane
want to
that
sit back, get
T1
wrecked
is
by all the
that
ults. They
good
go
on this map
aggro.
on the
It's a
defender
sick
side.
play.
That's what's
It's a good flash.
really
It's a
mad.
really good
I
flash.
mean,
We got Cove
this is
behind it
such
as
an
well, so they can't
attacker-sided
spam
map
back.
right now in this
It's
meta.
incredible.
One of the most attacker sided we have. And sure, that's where
That
Full
there?
Sense was yesterday doing all their
In a
damage. They were
2v3,
10-2
give yourself
on their
some,
attacker
give
side.
yourself a chance to win the round.
T1 is 6-0 on their defender side. This is already. You're feeling great.
Yeah.
You could lose these next 6 in a row. It wouldn't mentally feel amazing, but in that timeout, you should be able to reset.
Yeah, 6
and
on
be like,
defense
"We got
with this
6,
comp is
guys."
really good.
Like,
I mean, for the moment, it's Sephiroth and Kahlua that have been able to find pretty much any kills.
Matza
Shit
King,
Boys
thanks
just
so
the
much,
one,
man.
but
Appreciate the 3
Primi,
months. Thank
Cruz,
you.
0 and 6 at the moment.
Mate, not sure about that one.
Not been able to find that
I mean,
impact.
probably at one
His
point, actually.
initial contact bites from T1 have just been overwhelming.
yes. And they're doing a really good job with the timings and nothing that Full Sense has tried to orchestrate with their utility has bothered.
What's on solo
T1
Harbor
at all.
versus Harbor Viper?
Of course,
I don't mind. I don't
some
mind
fans
it.
from
I
another
think
team
this
that we saw
comp
yesterday are
is a
chilling.
little better than the Phoenix
The,
comp
Sharper
personally.
boys have come to
Like, I do
cheer
think
on
this comp
Full
is good. I
Sense
think the
since the
Euro
Full
gives
Sense,
you more
boys gave
options.
them the same
But I will
love
say again,
earlier.
I think 100 Thieves are the best of the map at the moment.
Yeah,
And I do
look,
think
right now,
they
again,
average
it's all
like
about this push and
3 or
pull, but
4 Phoenix
you've
ults on
got to find
attack.
some ways to use some of your util as Full Sense to
Okay, it's a
bother,
timeout. If we're gonna be a little critical, it's a little late.
Munchkin playing defensively on that
It's
big
definitely a
side,
little
really
late. The
nice,
6-0
doesn't give them
down.
really any opportunities
Most
to
people do
catch
it
them with the
4-0
flash
down,
or any of the Sova util.
so that you can help them on the
This
big buy
time,
round.
Not going to get tagged
But
up, but
it's progression.
back down. Izu and Stacks, along with Buzz, tripling up in mid, expecting some kind of crunch out of that door, and they're not wrong initially, but Full Sense is realizing
T1
they may have
after the
lost
timeout
moment.
weak on both sides. Yoru can TP out of there. 4 over towards middle. Does this mean they're just going to group up as 4 fast flood?
Meanwhile, Buzz, dead in mid, Sephiroth looking for that second, but
yeah, looks like it.
Sidestep the spray. Doesn't
Wait,
take too
where are
much
they going?
damage in response. There's Clue with that Hunter's Fury, not able to
Open up the door, create pressure.
Munchkin gets the near ult depth out. She's there forward onto the side. Shock dart.
Oh, what a shock to stop the drone. That was sick.
There onto Izu.
Damn, Izu. It's absolute pure insanity by Primi though, but I don't know how Izu's got another one here.
Low and,
oh my god, look at this team. Chat, I told you they're going top 8. Look at what they're doing right now. Has Izu got a second kill here?
The final 2, and it's 7-0.
They caught a big one.
Belief is so back.
The whole time
they're going top 8 champs.
Munchkin going right for that lurk. And what was interesting is to see Stax group up with him after winning that fight in mid. And I'm like, oh, he's got the reckoning. This is bad news for Full Sense. And Izu, to make matters worse, just held his own here at the double door. Oh, Primi,
what are you doing, mate? Oh, what is that?
Second is filthy through the smoke.
What a sick harbor.
The reckoning makes that all too easy.
I mean, 9-0-1 for Munchkin.
Yep.
And I mean, he was always a fragging IGL. I mean, Munchkin, I think that you look back at 2024 especially, he was the fragging IGL.
Yes.
You know, and even a bit into last year. But he was not doing this earlier in 2026. Seems like
this is really good.
Is very much
I need,
this guy yet again.
honestly, there's a world where
I think it can be really good to have
if we get like 13 O's, they could all go 3 maps and we can still watch EMEA.
Allow Munchkin to be
like a 13-0 really helps us out.
Clear of one of the trips.
EMEA's 2 hours early today. We need to make up 2 hours.
I mean, this buy needs to find value. Push the back corner, it's a collapse!
Oh my god, the Heretic special, the lineup.
Shit boys and Primi, knocked
and
out
you
of
just
the park.
TP out. This is the thing with the Yoru, chat. That you play sites retake, but the Yoru can just stick here and do this stuff.
Scale forward.
It's such a nice comp, man. Oh my god, it's incredible.
Meteor, looking for the ace, won't get it. But who gives a damn?
No idea it'd be in the corner. What a round.
He doesn't need it. 3 players surviving. Munchkin's got 10 kills and 0 deaths. And Full Sense needs some help.
They need a lot of help. Primi has 0 kills. Cruz has 0 kills.
Will you be attending champs? In spirit, yeah.
No help to be found. I mean, it's tough when Meteor just does this to you. The ping on the neural theft
from my house
gets him so ready for that, and then it's just the worst timing imaginable there for Full Sense.
That shot
Meteor,
is.
That last one, that fourth was beautiful.
That shot is nice, man.
Just off by a hair. I can't do it. So close to that ace.
Wait.
I mean,
I can draw with the mouse.
Be a pretty fast map.
Dude, I had no idea that button works like that.
We're gonna try this mid hit. It has been left open by T1, but Stax is just gonna wait this out. Chipboy's taking an awful
Are we on top of this?
time.
We've got to be on top of this. I saw a ping on the floor. How do these two on A play? They should probably go through this wall, fight this guy together. We got a 1v1. Meteor has a TP. It's about to go. He takes a TP. Munchkin, they're on top of the lurk. They're lurking on the lurks.
They know everything.
Oh.
They're omnipresent.
Oh, they're unbelievable.
They're ascended beings.
They're unbelievable.
They cannot be stopped.
I might have underdone it with the top 8.
It's Stax's turn. He gets himself a 4-piece.
It's insane.
Anyone dehydrated?
I mean, this is a dismantling. Munchkin finally died, but not after doing that. That was a nasty shot. Stax with the perfect lurk timing. I mean, he was just hiding at the exit of Elbow, waiting behind their util for a while.
Look at Stax.
And then just
what they had to do is just get rid of him for a little bit, bring him back in. Prime Stax.
It is out of control bad for Full Sense, who are on 2 Guardians and 3 Sheriffs.
11-3.
Have a reckoning.
Munchkin 11-1.
Does it matter? It might not. You got to get kills to get the neural theft.
As Ulysses would have said, had he been casting this, you know, 4K over, you know, this is caca. From Full Sense.
Mierda. It is not great.
Cutting through.
It's just
I was wondering where he's
crazy.
going with it.
I mean, T1's already got a great read on this, and look, they're trying to punish the rotate. If there's an overstep here from Full Sense.
Portal closed.
Oh boy.
Oh mate.
Oh, this is so bad.
One enemy remains.
Yeah,
It's
keep
a party
them
mid.
feeding them.
Full Sense.
Keep them feeding them.
We're invited strictly to be made fun of,
Yes.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But I don't see this going the way of like Carry, where suddenly they get their powers and they kill everybody on T1.
So, do you time out here,
don't
or do you
think
just
so
accept
either.
that it's done?
Again, especially considering it's their attacker side here on Breeze. You should at least be
You should at least do a second timeout.
better than
I imagine
half right
if he
on
doesn't do
your
a timeout,
attacker
TMV
side
on
on this map. 7-5,
Okay, there we
8-4,
go.
something like
I
that.
say TMV on Platcha will
What you're
probably
really
say that it's
hoping for
okay.
at worst. And this has gone
he didn't need
unbelievably
to time out.
sideways. I mean, it's just great reads from the side of T1. They're just every twist and turn a step ahead of Cruz and Frost, and every time they try to do something, there's problems. T1 is sharp as hell on
The
this
T1
map.
go
I'm not gonna-
aggro.
I'm not
Like,
gonna say
when
where we might be headed because
when they've
it usually
been
curses it.
this close to
But
ults and they've
This
got an
is right
ult,
now looking
2 out of 3 times
be
they've
about
gone
as
aggro.
perfect of a
I mean, they're gonna go
as you
aggro
could
again.
ever witnessed
Yeah.
in VCT history.
Yes. It's
You
been
would
a lot of
imagine,
near
at
flawless
the very
rounds,
least, Full Sense
in a
just
row.
hold very passive for the
player
first 15 seconds.
In the right
I
position,
think they have to.
hitting every shot that they need
And then they should late try take A
lining
up.
up collapse.
Get Sova ult.
What's
Then they
the
got double
least amount
ults
of
into
players
split
that have been
A.
alive for T1 at the end of a round?
You see the harbor wall? You cancel.
So far?
Kaiser back with the Prime. Appreciate the 10 months. Thank you for that.
Yep, you have the Reckoning and the Neural Theft still. One away from Killua's Hunter's Fury.
Okay,
Assume
they prod
some
out. They
kind of play.
find a trip. Oh,
Primi.
okay.
Trying to draw
I
some
like it.
attention.
I like it. We're going for solo plays, but it's
Biting on that
nice.
clone. Meteor anticipating that this
Yeah,
is going to be
he's-
a big crunch through mid.
Oh,
As there's
wait,
a
why did
spot
he
out,
shoot?
but he's seen him as well.
Chat, who did he
Shot will go
shoot
wide,
at?
but he's not seeing anything else
Camera,
behind this.
maybe?
They are still going to go for a couple rotations, though. I mean, he's just sat there. He's just tanking it. He's been
Well.
pinged by a camera, and he's just dancing around trying to find Meteor when Meteor has all of the information.
And now look at the surround they have
Oh,
here.
look at that damage.
As
Actual
long
2
as Izu doesn't
HP
die.
The voice is tagged it too.
for regen.
They have a Reckoning, but they have
Ah,
no
Buzz
comfort
is-
with which to try to
was
use
fast.
it.
This is their buy round. Guys, you have ults. Do something with your ult. Like, my
we're,
big ult rounds, we're
about
just
ready
trying
for
to
the
do
line,
solo
Achilles.
plays. I thought they were like trying to prod over towards B, but we're just
If I
playing
may.
like ranked
You may.
right now. We're just doing the ranked plays.
Pack it up!
The timeout is literally
It's
Primi. Can you
over.
just try
It's
kill them all
done.
on B and then we'll try go A?
Yep.
Like, you got ults, man. Give
They're
me some
so
ults.
good right now.
This is destitute.
It is.
This
This
is
is the fastest map ever.
hopeless.
No, this is...
18 minutes. Nah, Paper X
Shocking.
would finish the game by now.
I mean, I figured T1 was going to win this map, but I didn't think Full Sense would be this anemic.
Not like this.
Yeah,
나이스. 태호 형
깊게
먹자. 태호
갈게요.
형 먹고.
this is... I mean, they're just so on top of their game right now. Got 3 ults. Haven't even gotten to use them because things have
Paper
gone
X is
so...
21 minutes.
bad
Oh, it has
so quick in
potential
these
though.
rounds.
How long are the breaks in
To
Pacific?
challenge this off again.
Wait, actually, it has
I thought that
potential
was
to be the
gonna hit.
fastest
I
map
just thought
ever.
he was gonna
We've got
flick
3
it.
minutes left.
Just the way this app's been
They would
going.
need to run it down right now. And they're in the position to run it down right now. Oh my god.
Okay. The wave's been sent. And you're just dancing around that.
Problem is they're playing retake on this site.
Making their way
They're going to let them
around
plant.
towards backside. Remy, from this position, maybe can get the jump on someone, but they know how much space
Yoru
they've given up.
ult
Well, that's
and
just gonna be Meteor
Sova
saying,
ult.
hey, give me the gun, get off the camera. I need to use this ult. Ends up losing out on about half of it as Hunter's Fury is going to be
Yeah, they
sent
lost-
over to
they
try to
lost
track
all of
Remy
it
and
'cause they're
short
trying to
hop over
switch
the side with
guns.
that little gate crash, but Jitboy's actually
Dude,
got caught.
and he got a tag on Cruz as well, by the way.
So he ends up falling.
Izu just did his own thing in the end and just
Ping reveal on
wrecked
a one,
everyone.
several
Ooh,
Remy,
lovely
okay,
shots.
very nice transition applying Izu and Stacks. Suddenly,
Well,
Full Sense. They rallied
didn't
back
get
for what
13
ends up
nilled at
being
least.
a very clean round.
Finally, we're able to get some ults into play and do some things.
Yeah,
I thought for a
turns out
moment
ults
after
are pretty strong, huh?
Hunter's Fury took down Jit, it was going to be at the 12-0. Hey, Jit and Cruz only 1 kill apiece here.
11's all they get.
11's all they get. Well, stranger things, but that's what you need out of Primi.
That's what I feel like.
Openness, thanks so much for the tier 1.
Like
Is 1 enough?
Season 5
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Gonna go ahead.
I couldn't even get through the first 2 episodes. Of
Not
that
100%
season, dude.
sure.
It was so bad.
I'm gonna side with no on that one.
Yeah. This was a half for Munchkin, to say the least.
It was gonna be the fast game.
Look at him. He's got some Hong Tai too to assault the wound here.
Yep. Well, let's see. DFM mounted what ended
chat,
up
if we
being
ever
a very
go back, okay, chat, we ever lock in, right, and for some reason, I'm moronic enough to say that I'm running it back to Radiant. We're getting the smelling salts, I'm getting the nose strips, we're getting everything, bro.
Muster anything similar.
We're doing it all. I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm thinking, mate,
I don't count out this
what is
full
the
Sense
potential
team
if
really
I started
ever.
doing all this as well?
There's just enough firepower and
Look at all the
talent
stuff
that
they're using, surely.
they should-
Hand
they could
warmers, yeah,
definitely go on a
hand
run.
warmers.
And I mean, there's smiles
What
on the
else do they
faces
use?
of the players. Like, sometimes just getting your ass
Arm
kicked.
sleeve, yeah, arm sleeve.
You just got to kind of embrace the moment. Oh, no. And they've gambled on the
Get a
wrong
desk
side of the
fan. I
map.
don't need that. It's relatively cold here. I don't need the desk fan.
Well,
have a camera.
The
If
heat,
they can win in
the hand
mid,
warmers for
if
sure.
if they can get the 1v1 with the Cyphers.
Well, they're back to 5 sheriffs here for full sense. So they're not going to have any util for a retake, other than
Because I felt like I'm not maximizing myself. Look at all the things that were there that I wasn't using.
Although this is
The nose patch. I mean, the nose patch is incredible. To be fair, if people actually have like struggle breathing for your nose, even if you don't have struggle breathing for your nose, try one of those nose things, man. They're insane.
Cruz does manage to shut him down. Jit Boys finds Meteor, and suddenly it's their advantage position.
More oxygen, bro. It's nuts, isn't it? It's only a little bit, I think, but I felt like I got like 20 times more oxygen in my head.
Second layer contact into the hands of Buzz, who ends up whiffing off the rip.
Needs to buy time.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Buzz.
Just dancing around the box, slide
Very
in,
nice,
finds
man.
the
Look
light.
at how much time. Look at how much time.
Stacks now, piling forward into the cove. Doesn't manage to
No
find
time on
Cruz,
that.
but doesn't
Speaking
even
of
have the
time, Stacks did enough.
He doesn't.
I think he's just short. Yep.
He doesn't have it. They bought enough time.
God, they wrecked him.
Well, it almost worked.
It's the most kills they've gotten in a round.
What about the bald buff? We need to see the science behind the bald buff.
I mean, I told you they just got to click.
Depends how committed I am. That would be a big commitment for sure. Total FPS with the prime push of the 4
also a
months.
factor in this game.
I would have to see the stats behind the bald buff, to be fair.
I'm ready to go to Lotus.
Yeah, I'm ready for Lotus. We're good. We had some fun. We know this is going to be a force buy.
Yeah. It's like when you go to a restaurant.
You would
you're,
have
like,
to
really
learn
excited
Turkish
for it,
also.
and then,
Yeah, that's you guys have got some good ones.
You get the appetizer, and it just looks awful, and you're like, should we just go home?
Why are Full Sense? Why in their pistols after going 0-6 with
It's not gonna be
5 sheriffs? Have they decided to bring back
a little bit of damage going to be exchanged.
the 5 sheriffs?
Wrap around through elbow from Cruz.
I'm really confused. They started winning
Meteor.
pistols recently
Okay.
because they got rid of the sheriffs,
around the
and then they
shots.
went back
Maybe
to
he'll lose that
what is
battle.
not working.
Munchkin. He will
I'm
go
not a
ahead and bring
stat
this
guy.
one. I don't even have that much to say about this one.
The
We'll
big
find out. We're gonna
Byrons
send it down
on
to battle with
round,
KDG.
I think, 5.
Hi, it's Bella here with Coach
Maybe
KDG of T1. Wanted to
8.
ask him, did you
Like the
see
ones where
this
they went
happening?
aggro,
Did you
it's
see
nuts.
this as the start of your day? 11 rounds in a row on Breeze. 감독님 안녕하세요. 오늘 하루 딱 이렇게 시작하셨을 때 이렇게까지
I think
11라운드
yeah.
연속으로 따낼
Knew we were
거라고
gonna find
예상을
one.
하셨을까요?
아니요, 예상 못했죠, 당연히.
What do you think that was then? Let me ask him. He did not expect this. 오늘 이렇게 일단은 연속으로 계속해서 라운드를 따내셨을 때 좀 어떤 생각이 드셨나요?
일단 선수들의 개개인적인 판단이라던가 상대편에 대한 리딩이 지금 잘 돼서 다음 맵도 이길 거로 기대하고 있습니다.
All the players on our team, they had they fulfilled what they had to do individually. So hopeful and optimistic that it will carry on to the next map. All right, that was KDG, and thank you. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
I know you guys are sadistic. I'm leaving this up for 5 seconds. That's it.
Honestly, at this point, I kind of wish they just had the full 13-0.
Holy.
You know, it's like you might as well go for the perfect record there.
Time's up.
I think Munchkin being off the IGL role has really paid off.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is domination.
Bambino, don't come in here starting this.
It's over. The map is done.
You were my main source.
And you can try something else now.
You were my main source.
It doesn't
you
really
told me the coaches are not allowed to eat the
that
Kit
was a
Kats.
pretty horrible
Eternal
attacking
Fire,
side.
I see
T1 understood
empty
how to play
wrapper.
the comp. I'm not
Munching
sure
on the
Full
Kit
Sense
Kats.
did fully, and they just got stuck everywhere across the map. They couldn't find a kill. I mean, it's kind of a hard game to break down when it's so clear.
Wait, which player said it? They said full sense or no sense? Like, that's what it kind of looked at.
Yeah,
Margaret? Yeah.
Bro, the admin told me when I first arrived we are not allowed to eat the Kit Kats. I'm telling you, he was literally, I don't know if you know him, he literally just trolled only you.
Every single player on T1 looked
He
like
told
they were
everyone
in
else
right
they can
form
eat
today.
them.
They were all fighting
Maybe he
every
just didn't like you,
angle.
man.
They were hyper aggressive, and I think some of that comes down to the fact that they understand this comp and what it can and can't do on attack. They
Mate, you gotta honestly, Bambino, you gotta put it to the test. Next game, I need you to eat all of the Kit Kats in the jar.
They know what's hard for it
see
to
what
do on
happens.
the attacking side, and they abused it so hard.
If you
and
get
Full Sense
fined-
had no answers.
In fact, you guys pointed this
Someone in
out.
chat
It's
will
really
cover your fine.
interesting. This mirror comps
I don't know
obviously
who it
better
is.
on one side,
Someone
and
in
Full
chat will
Sense
cover
had
it.
the advantage of picking the
I was
side.
gonna step up,
look,
but then I didn't know how big the fine was gonna be.
Built to be good in the defense.
We'll
And Full
crowdfund
Sense
it. Yeah, we'll
pick
do a
attack
stream to
into this map,
crowdfund
which
it. That's
doesn't
true.
really make much sense.
We'll do it
And
collectively.
then they struggle to
Cat will
attack.
cover half,
They find
I'll cover
themselves
half.
going towards B so much, which is not what you want to do. And
Okay,
every
Weeping
time
Devil
they're
with the
going
Prime. Appreciate the
towards
12
A,
months.
they're
Thank you.
dying
Chat, I'll be
in
right
A,
back.
and
Right, we
not
got
doing
loads coming up.
so I don't really know what to say here for Full Sense. A game like this, you just have to shrug off because I think the planning was bad, but then I also think the individuals were not awake in the server here. So you just got to hope that they can come alive in the next one.
I mean, I don't know. I think game plan is one thing. It felt like they were having a tough time breaking a lot of angles and the choke points. I think some of that comes down to the proficiency of your Neon player. He needs to use his movement to kind of be able to make up for the fact that Yoru doesn't have 2 flashes anymore, and you're only playing the single E-Nit, which is a less flexible single E-Nit than something like a Fade if you're playing solo E-Nit, to be able to kind of brute force through some of those angles. Either that, or they had to try to lurk a lot more, in which case, I mean, that's kind of hard to do when T1 is holding a lot of angles. They're hitting all their shots. Meteor's pulling out the op and just making your life impossible. So I just feel like, honestly, it was a player diff. Like, every single player on T1 was hot, and every single player on Full Sense was cold. Like, honestly, that's what it felt like.
That's definitely what it looked like there. In fact, let's start off some of the highlights of the great moments of Munchkin being off the IGL role, looking really good on the Cypher.
I'm so frustrated because I wanted to put him as my Senti in build diff. I was like, honestly, I believed. I can see Munchkin being a great Sentinel player. I think about how he used to play the Viper. I think about the fact that he doesn't have the brain drain of the IGL. And honestly, he's had some pretty rough form for a player of his caliber. You think about fearless Munchkin on Genji, wide swinging everything on the Viper, playing the off angles, being hyper aggressive, just drive walking through the map by himself. That's what Munchkin could do for T1 now without the kind of extra brain drain of being the IGL. I think it's incredibly dangerous.
I think Meteor did a great job as well, like you mentioned, bringing out those scoped weapons. Just felt like consistently shutting down Full Sense every time they moved across the map. And now we have to bring up this cheeky little Primi comparison, because against QT he was fantastic, right? He was really solid, especially on that deadlock. But this could be potentially the worst map we've ever seen from him.
He got his first kill on round 9, and it stopped there for a little while as well.
I mean, this is a player who is an all-star. You know, we hear how good he is from all the other players. He's the one guy you don't want to go up against, but it didn't feel like that at all in this map 1. When you have superstars, they have to be able to activate. So many of your plans will be built around your star players. So Primi is someone we're going to have to see wake up in Lotus if Full Sense are going to get themselves into this series.
I mean, we've been joking and asking everyone if Pinho or Primi, and everyone's like, obviously Primi. Today, Primi was, well, at least the start of today. You know, we got 2 more maps to go. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to do a little bit better as we go into Lotus.
Well, this is the thing. They left Breeze in the map pool after previously banning it a lot. We could talk about a veto trap and all that kind of stuff and feeling like you have a good hold on the veto. But at the end of the day, you've played Breeze into a T1 team that is pretty confident at the moment with this comp on this map. I know I'm saying this after the fact, but I just have to point out the fact that Full Sense haven't played Breeze for a while. They were banning it, and sometimes that ring rust can come back to bite you when you step into an official against a team team that is feeling confident on this map. So unfortunately, I think that's bit Full Sense a little bit. Now Lotus has to deliver.
Yes.
There's no other option.
Lotus is the trap card. We heard it from Frost. They banned it against QT Dig to pick it this week. So now is the time where they really have to show everything that they have here, because back against the ropes, they could be going down to that lower bracket. When we saw it from T1 in the past, they were running with this chamber. We saw Meteor diffing Young in that KRX game. So I think they're also going to be feeling fine about this map, even if the trap has worked beautifully and they haven't put a lot of time into it this week. It's a map that we know they can play.
You know, even if you have this trap set up and you think you have this advantage with Lotus, this is not how you want to go into Lotus, you know? Like, this is so risky now. Now there's more pressure given how the first map went. It's almost like they were already relying on Lotus and kind of let go of Breeze, like, pretty easily. They didn't look very stressed, actually, if you look at the player cams.
Yeah, look, I think that you need to have a certain mentality when you're getting absolutely battered like that. If you let it get to you, then, you know, it's going to be the end of you. I think they still have to cope with the fact that they know they can beat T1. They've done it multiple times in the past, so they just need to kind of pretend that map didn't happen, as we say often here on the desk, and kind of move into Lotus here. But what I will say for T1 is I didn't mind their Lotus. I thought Buzz was fantastic on the Raze. It felt like he was unleashed now that he's allowed to kind of play that duelist role a little bit. He was moving like crazy. Like we talk about Meteor on the chamber, I thought Meteor was just okay. Buzz was insane on the Raze. If he pulls out the Raze this map, I'm a little bit scared for Full Sense.
Yeah, I think that's a huge factor in success for Lotus when your Raze is on form, and when Buzz is on form. We saw it last time already, so I'm a little bit concerned for Full Sense here, given the confidence that they had coming into today, given the track record. But you can't get complacent just because you beat them before. I mean, I think with Stacks coming back into this roster, now you're back to the original like super team of T1, where every single of these players are so goddamn experienced.
I mean, that's it for T1. This is a fantastic team. Even at the end of that group stage, I felt like they were so impressive now. But like you said, the onus is on Full Sense to level up here and get themselves into the game.
Now, of course, I'm very curious. We are going to have to send it back to the stage. But let's see what Frost has to say about all of this. And besides unlucky, do you think he's going to say unlucky?
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Hi guys, it's Bella standing with Frost of Full Sense. Frost, can you tell us what happened?
What happened was we got cooked. That's what happened.
What did you tell the boys to uncook themselves then?
No. We took a risk on the first map. We got punished for it, but the next two maps we should be fine on.
Yeah, no, you're not spoiling it for us just yet?
Oh, no. We're good, don't worry.
All right.
The moods were high, spirits were high, everybody's fine.
Okay, thank you for the assurance. Thank you, Frost.
Who is this man? I feel like that vibe was just not, you know, he's like a newborn baby here.
I mean, that is the right way to approach it. You don't want to get yourself stressed now you're moving into your own map pick. But T1, this is a change. They're bringing up Viper. No more Raze for Buzz.
Let him loose.
Munchkin on that Viper. I love to see that. He's so good on this agent. I think that we're feeling nice about this.
Yeah, this is very Gen G-esque. Obviously, a little bit
Definitely,
more
when you do
aggression
this,
to
though,
what they used to do.
when you do this side by side, it doesn't look
so that's
great
going to be interesting
in terms
on the
of picking
attacking
the
side.
map.
See how Meteor goes lurking around.
But
For Full Sense, I
Primi on
absolutely
Jet
love this.
is
We remember them playing this bursting comp in the last season of Pacific on their run towards Masters London. This is pure
This
Full
used to be
Sense
a
for me.
Raze.
Primi on the
Wait,
Jet,
this feels
Jib
really
Boys on
odd.
the Raze. It's
This
incredibly
used to be a
hard to stop,
Raze
and I love Kalua's
for
Sky.
Buzz,
This is
and last time we
aggressive.
played the
This is
Raze,
how I want to see Full Sense play.
he was
Thank
insane.
God for my build dip. But I want to go back to
I
T1.
don't
You guys
entirely know why
like
they went
the
for
change
Neon.
here.
I like it.
Really?
I like it.
Over
I
the
feel
Raze.
like it's always good to have more things in your locker than what you
Because
show.
now they're
I
going to
think
struggle
Full Sense will have
against the
had a read
Cypher
on that
trips,
Raze,
right?
and I think it makes so much sense role-wise. I think this could work very well for them.
All right, we're going to send it back to our casters to see what they have to think about the changes for Lotus.
Well, to be honest, I'm going to have to take a look at them because I haven't been paying attention to it. We were looking at another little statistical, another little nugget. From what I can tell, the fastest map in VCT history was a 13-0 that Paper X had in 2024 over Talon when Frost was coaching. That was about 31 minutes. We went back. It
31?
looks like from first barrier drop to the end of the game, that was about 23 minutes on Breeze.
Yeah.
So we're out here shattering records.
Nah.
T1 are shattering wrists.
No doubt. I mean, so
Come-
to look at this Full
It was
Sense
21
comp,
minutes,
I mean,
right? We
kind of that older Paper X comp that they like to play
Honestly,
on
though,
this map. The Jet Rays,
I'm in for the misinformation. Frost broke his old record of being owned by being owned again, just a little faster.
So a little bit of a comfort there for Sephiroth.
It's horrendous misinformation, but it's pretty funny.
Or else there's going to be
it's like the Kit Kat thing, man. There's misinformation every man. What can we do?
Under pressure, still finds one.
Turn of the flash, but it's going to be
the fastest game was 21 minutes from Paper X. It was against Frost's Talon, though. That is true.
Very empty, just a cam and a trip over towards the spawn
last one, 23 minutes.
As Meteor going to go for this late little linger. Blue room. You do have a split, though. Cruz.
The VOD is 22 minutes. I watched the other day while eating.
You're gonna be under
Mate, you just popped on the fastest game, the fastest map in Valorant while you eating some food.
This is looking pretty good for full sense here.
Like
the
it.
numbers advantage. No util to work with, but again, they don't seem to need that.
Careful here.
They just want to click heads.
This time they brought a ghost into this, though. Does that mean that it works? Got a little bit of util this time.
Work their way out of the smoke.
Big flash.
A haunt remaining here for Izu. Now tossed out. Stacks.
Oh my God.
One looking for that second. Takes him low. Can't take him down. But Izu.
Oh, imagine he got around the corner there and didn't go for the jaw.
Go ahead. Get them over the line and get onto the defuse.
Yeah, it's close. He's only just got it.
It's awfully close, but he's got it by 0.5. I was going to say, I think he just barely got there in time. And so that's got...
They're on the board with a
full
pistol.
sense pretty fired up.
It's 2-1 on the pistols.
Again, winning this battle against Meteor was the real linchpin. Not losing a player there. And able to keep Sephiroth very patient up on top of Heaven. Thought for a moment, oh, Izu, he just overcorrected a little bit on that swing, but that's so difficult having to do a 180 like that. But yeah, spirits were high, like Frost was saying.
They buy a lot into this
Full
T1.
Sense just said, well, maybe fastest map in VCT history. Oh well, we move on. A little bit of spray and pray there. Does catch Izu for 18 damage. Munchkin just doing a little bit of an exploration.
It can only go up compared to last map. I mean, yeah.
Other than, of course, Meteor as the headhunter, but Munchkin does have a sheriff, so still a threatening eco. Some regards for T1, especially with the way they've been performing so far here today. Munchkin happy to absorb a little bit of pressure.
I mean, seeing Munchkin, you should know that he's going to be operating alone.
Yeah, and I think he knows that as well.
Are also well aware of that.
He knows that, so he calls them back.
Rotate.
I think we want to prod from B, though. See how much the cam sees.
Ooh, boy.
And this is going to be a very bloody trap set up here. As Sephiroth to get a little bit more damage through. Buzz will find a second
good trades, and they kind of won that. I was going to say they won that judge, but they honestly just won that spine.
I believe he was able to recover a weapon, though. We'll just go ahead and sprint over with the spike in hand. As we'll now look to try to get the plant in
Still a smoke from Munchkin.
Corner, and that should be Munchkin dead.
Ooh, Primi was sleeping a little there. He got a shot off.
Got him with the wide swing there.
Yeah, he got a shot off.
Yeah, slow
no way.
From him. And
oh, that's sick.
That
was really cool.
That's cheeky.
I like that.
Great little play from Primi. As full sense.
TV Mech, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 13 months. Thank you for that.
Yeah, not bad. Gonna carry over a little bit
that
into
was
this.
Awesome.
So still good play here from Sephiroth. I think that's not a bad move. Buzz holding the line in the back. Yeah, I mean, Munchkin was wide swinging the whole way. Great play there from Primi to get the lineup.
Gave himself a little ping as well, just in case. Made it easier.
Full sense. Still having fun. Still feeling like they've got a good shout. I mean, if they do get to that map 3, you know, they've been pretty good on Ascent, so just got to get there. This is not an easy map to go against T1 on. Slouches. Meteor does
I was going to say on this one, Primi should probably go a little more aggro to try to get picks there. It's kind of passive. They play very passive with their best guns. Two-person push though. Munchkin hasn't heard anything but two-person push. Let's go into him.
Meanwhile, speaking of backstabs,
dude, this observer's good.
As long as Munchkin can hold this line and at least pick up one, which he will get for free. He should be good, and he is anticipating this second
There's
layer
another
of
duel
shit
over
boys.
towards A at one point.
Drops down, but steadies the aim, finds the headshot. And for Primi, not much else to do other than to likely die. I mean, swap to the Sidearm, dash into the corner.
Yeah,
Bonk his
I
little
would
head,
like
and
Full
that's gonna be
Sense to be a
Buzz
little
with the kill. So
more
bonus out to be
active
converted.
with their
Team One will get themselves on the board.
with the
Yeah,
better
this is
guns.
kind of a classic media
They're letting
round
the worst guns play
where he just finds
fast.
that kill and then starts pushing space. The tripwires are gone.
Like
after
I want
the kill
I want
on
these
Sephiroth,
guns
and
at the front line. Do
off to the
something with them.
races. He's just taking everything away. Can call for that easy B pivot with him and Munchkin being able to hold the other entrances in.
PaperX Talon game was
problem at all there
exactly
for T1.
21 minutes 34
It's
seconds.
a big one. They only lose one player there, so
It's gonna be so
gonna
hard
be
to
able
beat that.
bank
That's
up a little
insane
bit
for
of
a
an
map.
economy.
Blast cannon operator though. Full Sense looking to maintain the lead as Buzz immediately applying some pressure over towards Rubble. Slow things down now, but let's have a listen in Full Sense.
ถอยออกมาเร็ว
ที่ไม่รีบวันเวนะเปลือง
มันมีสิทธิ์อยู่ใน A ได้อะยี่นีออนมันปล่อยไป
ไม่มันดูเช็คไปอ๋อ
ไม่มีคิว
พาวเลอร์มามันได้ซีนะกลับเช็คซีได้ป่ะคนนึง
กูเอง
มีสไนป์ป่ะ
มีมั้งไม่น่าว่ะตอนนี้ไม่น่า
มา3เลยได้ป่ะจะได้เคลียร์เลย
กำลังไปก้อนไปเลยก้อนมีแฟลชกูไม่มีแฟลชได้หมดไปแล้ว2ลูกไอ้เก่งรถเลยแฟลชบอลเอเจอลองเอคิว
Nice shot. I think Premi's got one coming up as well.
Meteor dead. Primi still with his operator. Scale along the Viper's wall.
Ooh.
Spot out, but unable to align that shot. Buzz going to be slowed up by the trip, but eyes are focused forward here. Onto the A site.
Yeah, they still have a pretty good fake in the middle of this. Still some work
It's
to do.
not bad, man. They got Fade up for afterplan. Stack still has Omen Flash.
They're going to go full stairs.
My Fade is playing first contact with Fade up.
Mizu has an iPhone. I'm kind of surprised that he's not just sending this one out. There it is. Okay.
Okay, well.
Comes to the same conclusion. Shit Boys, however, just
Mate,
leading the
hit
charge
them all.
furiously, rushes that corner, is able to find him. Buzz, not quite going to be caught by that paranoia, swings out, but to his demise. Shit Boys good for another. Stacks now. Looking to be overwhelmed.
I got a lot of
that
issues
trip had
with
never
this.
been cleared.
Oh my God.
He ends up getting caught, but
Holy
Stacks
shit.
looking for the ace. Always
Extra
down
one
to
bullet.
3. The shorty's been reloaded. He should be dead. He should be so very unfavored. He gets another burst out of it.
He knows he's low. He won't
Accused
stick
being
this.
held to help,
Holy
and
shit, that was
Stacks
insane.
Gets the
That was
Predator
insane.
ace to tie
How has he
it
won
2
this?
to
It's a
2.
1v4. It's a 1v4. They know where he is. He's back at sight.
You absolutely love to see this. So well played here. It looked like T1 was going to crumble. They weren't able to hold their angles, even with that Nightfall there.
Oh my god, the bunnies are celebrating too.
I thought this was done. They get that first kill, the flash around the corner, they take care of Buzz. This is beautiful from the side of Full Sense until it isn't. Oh, what an adjustment.
What?
Off of that flashback. That's beautiful work.
3
What?
health.
They're never kicking him. Not for another year at least.
Incredible from Stacks. What, second ace of the year? That is one at Santiago. Cover going.
He's good for some highlight reel plays. Oh boy.
Well, that's a snake bite out and a tail window away from Primi.
Mate, that was
T1
the round to force
very
him
much
down to an
expecting this seaside
eco.
crunch into spawn.
Yeah, you should
The
feel
impact
like
of that
A
is
really
insane.
Open, but I think T1's a little wary of it right now because A, you can expect the over-rotate. B, the A side holds have been a little bit tricky for them. So I think they'd like to maybe work on something else.
Dude, I need to get a bunny cam at one point.
Smoke to scale forward.
One of them's going crazy.
One, they're going to pay a little bit of credence to it. Stacks has his eyes firmly behind. Ooh.
Meteor, maybe a cursory glance at the minimap. Certainly did not look locked in on that one. Ends up falling, I mean, critically. Only, there's no one rather, with half armor. Munchkin now would be susceptible to the outlaw shots. As Neural Depth gets the reveal. Those final pulses going to be a little bit too late as they just now work their way over. And I don't know what Primi's looking to do there. He didn't have the tailwind, obviously. But Buzz will get stunned up and taken down. Seeker's now going to be invested immediately as Stacks will end up falling low.
Seeker's here. Does
For
that mean we're Razor?
now to be called
Oh,
in,
we're
the up
Razor.
and over. Munchkin
Oh my
looking
god,
for
they're
that
going for it
second
fully.
kill.
Low HP on sight.
Now comes
1v1,
out
actual
Izu, and the look
1v1.
is just so low.
Nope. Is planted for him.
Oh,
my
my
game's
god.
busted.
Let's move on.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Had me a little bit worried playing from the Patatech spot.
Yeah.
Premi's trying to be cheeky, maybe not ready for someone to be right there flush against the door, but without the tailwind, you can't just get that to happen.
I think they need a timeout. And he's not the kind of guy to do a timeout early, but they got nothing.
So
they got nothing left. They used all their ults here.
I mean, yeah, it's an unfortunate
used all their
way for that
ults
kill
on
to
an
go over, but
eco.
they're still very favored.
And they lost a
problem is
1v4
what ends
for the
up
big
being
Byron.
invested by full sense in that round. Think about it. It's the neural
Eco can
depth,
just
it's the
TP out.
Seekers,
He's holding him.
it's
Oh
the
no, TP's
showstoppers,
above
three
him. Okay,
ults.
okay.
Not be able to find that, but they will be able to find 2 quick kills as Meteor and Munchkin are dead.
Yeah, they might be back though.
They went for the same play here twice in a row.
It's nice. I like the aggro when they got the Omen ult.
C-mount hit.
They do this a lot, to be honest.
Overwhelmed. Nothing he could do with the way that rendezvous
Is
was set up.
the boss the special? Do an aggro strat when you got Omen ult.
Oh, meanwhile, Sephiroth finding his timing, swings out and stacks. I mean,
Not again.
you have to basically do it again. 3 bullets,
I
though.
was gonna say.
30 health this time will not be able to find the heroics. So, defuse to come through. 3-3, we're all tied up.
Yeah, I think this would be a good time for a timeout for T1. You got to talk about how you want to
T1,
handle some
really?
early round pressure. I can't
Been there
leave
be
Meteor
okay.
on these islands anymore. Full Sense has been punishing him round
I mean,
after
they're just
round.
pushing C.
2 and 5 now. A lot of that has just been him getting sometimes outdone just individually, but this round, I mean, he was hit by so much util. The paranoia there sealed the deal. Ooh. Stacks. Yeah, it'd be a lot to ask for him to ace clutch again.
Didn't help that he blinded Buzz.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Well, onto a thrifty attempt. It's like assessing what they want to do.
The hero gun cruises in the pause to get a kill. Wait.
Big eco swing.
I was gonna say.
A reveal and the spray
They use wall. Dude.
Okay,
Chat, it's so nice, by the way.
It's a little bit delayed. Blue able to turn back to find a third. Izu swinging out will be able to shut him down with that classic.
This is so nice from T1. I'll explain it in a sec.
Plant is in, Izu repositioning, but swinging right into the crosshair of Chit Boys, and that leaves just Meteor with his Vandal.
Might have to wait for a timeout. Let me get the clip ready. Really cool what they do here.
Good understanding of where he is, though. And, I mean, he's just not going to find the timing here. We'll end up falling to the wayside. We'll end up falling to the wayside. Overall, quite healthy
Sorry
here
for the double. You might see it in the replay. I'm not entirely sure. They use neon wall fade eye tech.
With the reveal.
It's really sick.
This is pretty nice stuff from
I'll show you from his POV, but I'll explain it in the timeout.
Buzz gives it a moment of consideration. And it goes the other way. That third one was ridiculous from Killua. So, looking a lot sharper here. Our Full Sense. They're having fun.
Dude, what a cool round. We'll talk about it on Plat Chat as well, because I've seen it quite a few times. I actually think it's T1 that do this the most out of teams. They might be the only one that are like fully on top of this tech. They tried to do it again here, by the way. It's part of their default.
Trying to get Meteor set up to see if they're going to try to use that spot behind the box again. There will be a smoke, so doesn't really
cool.
want to stick around to find out.
I'll explain it in a bit when we get time.
A little bit of spam. This makes them consider that there could be some kind of push out.
Does the tech only work on land? No. It works. It's just the interaction with the wall and a fade eye. That's it. I explained it before in Sunset for people that watch the game. I think it was a T1 game back in B-Site.
This one,
really strong. It's like busted.
Really close to the vest. See if it still works out for them. Boombat can be okay, cleared.
All the smokes work like that? No. Not true.
Stacks doesn't want to mess around with it. Low trip on the floor, anti-neon.
I'll explain that a bit.
Players to the side. Munchkin swinging out, dry contact, peeks again. Does Primi, and Stacks is now dead. Smoke's gone.
Dad, hello. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that.
Already expended on the side of T1.
Thank you so much. Hope you're going all right.
But the flood of retake here from Full Sense should be swift and painful.
Dad, yeah, it's my dad.
Going to try to clear out this waterfall side. Gun barrel's going to be spotted, and Sephiroth, well, labored effort, but drags that.
Maybe Meteor would have to go
over,
outrageous then.
Buzz. Last back to the corner. Izu finding one. Meteor getting another. Killua dead. Suddenly it's a 2v2. Primi does have the knives, and yeah, we'll have to pop them. Peek ready to come in, but he's just unable to align the
look at these rounds. It's a 2v5.
Gets himself
They're losing 1v4s. They're losing 2v5s.
Oh boy. Full Sense is going to be kicking themselves on that one.
3v5.
Yeah, they just couldn't clear out Izu here. It's a great start for Primi. He says, whatever, you're going to hit me with a Nightfall. I don't care. That Buzz, a little bit of a positional mistake. Oh, Meteor.
And it's clean. And it's a clean 2v5. It's not like they're in positions where they can't trade it. It's like actual 5 that then can pause and make the decision to play it like this.
Gum fell out of his mouth. Screaming so loud.
Bunny with the prime. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, Meteor. Can't challenge this angle now. This is such a difficult spot for him with Primi up on that box. To be an insane flick. You have no help here. You need your teammates to cause a little... Oh, boy.
Primi gonna drop down now.
But he should kind of suspect.
Be a hell of a flick if he...
I was gonna say. It would be insane if he hit it.
Meteor's not going for it. He's not yet. Waits for the wall to go back up.
Do we want to debate on Lotus? Doma, I'm about to... Doma, when we get a pause, I'm about to show you how cool their default is.
Shot rings out. Buzz. Checking every which angle. So Trips in trying to slow him up this time around. He's able to find 2 kills.
Look at Buzz, man.
Rocket
Oh, he guessed wrong, but imagine he slid the other way.
But boys had already been decayed down low, so now...
Whose? Doma, you'll see. T1's default. T1's A aggro default. So nice.
On the flank, but warning pings coming down, suspecting this point of origin from Cruz. Meteor just to say tucked in tree.
They're nerds, man. They're nerds out here.
Made a little noise there.
Bear in mind as well, last time T1 played, they played a Raze and they bring in the Neon. So it's something they've been working on a little bit. They're so good in these situations. When they get the spike down, they are winning every single round.
More than ready. So,
Frost, give me a timeout. I need to talk about this round.
Themselves into the lead now. Full sense,
I think
he did it. Looks like they're going to make a timeout call.
Yeah,
okay.
I was going to say.
Chat, I don't care about this replay, I'll be honest. Okay, look at this, chat. This is their default over towards A. Look how cool this is. Okay, so T1 default, right? Wall goes out. They then put the fade eye in the wall. The way that the wall works at the moment is the way that it goes down, right? So it goes up like this, and then it goes down from left to right, okay? On the server, the actual server, it goes fully down here, but because of the animation, it's still up on the right side. So when you fade eye here, it's actually scans anyone, even though the wall is up. Like, look at this from Cruz POV. I'll do it super slow-mo. This. Scan now. There's the fade eye. Get wrecked. What a default. Look how cool that is.
You've got the server there, sort of suss things out. You could be a little bit more lenient.
It's really nice tech from them.
With those timeouts, for sure. Let's see.
Did we tell Riot? I mean, they should know it's in the game. They made the wall go from left to right, and as soon as that change happened, it's like the old Viper smoke, where like you had 0.3. It's similar thing. 0.3, if you put the fade down here, it would scan. It's also why inside the thing you would get the peak at the same time, where like the animation is on the outside. The swoop peak, yeah. It's always been the thing in Valorant. Well, it hasn't always been a thing in Valorant, but it's always been like little client-side, server-side things. But to do that on their default is awesome, man.
Gonna make a play off of something like that. An orb tapper. If there was another prowler or a haunt.
You're such a nerd for knowing that. I mean, we used to abuse the hell out of this with it's the same with the Viper. The Viper wall is like this, but the animation is like this. And so the client, this isn't on, this is only client side, not server side. So if you jump at certain positions, you'll see them on the minimap and you can spam. There's loads of like server client side different things in this game.
On towards backwater, not going to be seeing a damn thing, nor RT1 as that blind. Connecting decently well, Izu kind of caught there with that prowler in hand, and Buzz just trying to get the hell out of dodge. Didn't even wait to try to count how many players are running at him.
You could be a nerd? Ah, mate. You got to abuse the game.
TP's into the A site. Hit going to be dropped. That's trying to cut off an approach from the spawn side, but none on that approach. Spike not covered. Munchkin sooner rather than later is going to have to try to give up that space. Play in with the rest of the team. Tap of the door, paranoid from Stacks in response to try to slow down the swing, and Kahlua hits a belter of a shot. Buzz now dead. Weapons can be recovered. It's 2 rifles in hand for Full Sense.
Teleport's ready. Careful.
I'm still bleeding away.
They've been winning every round they get the spike down.
It's a
3v4. I know they have better guns, but the same story.
Over the line. Well, he will to fall.
It works the same as flashes. I mean, it works the same for everything. It's interaction. On the server, it's not there. On the client, it is.
This is a pretty good idea.
Everybody util scan, flash, whatever.
Bit of a delayed trap, and it starts out so nicely. Good work by Meteor. Lock that angle down, and then Buzz falls, and it's just, then they start spamming through smoke, some noise being made there.
I mean, Stacks did a good job sitting in the smoke, and they can't really spam it because of the guns, so he's just safe the whole time.
Nice idea with the TP as well as an escape mechanism. They're just going to try to turn up the pace just a little bit. Got control of Rubble. Seed mound control here, though. But that's okay. You've got the trademark there. But if you're going to rotate back in that direction, man, oh man, that's scary. Trying to drum up some attention, but Full Sense is reading this really nicely. Haven't moved a muscle. Then you're going to get a bunch of extra info off this Trailblazer. Yeah, suspicious of that poison orb.
Oh, wow. Great read. Yeah.
Mate, no hesitation, just locked in on his head.
Reaction speed off that. Still found. Fast flood.
God, they are annihilating them. Look at this round from Buzz. This is a buy round. This is a big buy round. They got no money after this.
Swing out. Great little snap.
What a round. As soon as they get that plant down, it's done as well because they don't win retakes.
Just trying to dance around it, but there's just too many targets shooting at him. Can't evade them. And now it's just Primi. Hold on to the op, but T1 going to be sealing up a lead at the half.
What do you think is the main reason behind Full Sense's downfall? Okay, I mean, I have a theory, and like this is where I think they went wrong personally for me, is
exactly what you want
they crumbled a little bit when they went to London,
just kick in the front door,
and then they got him Frost, and they overcomplicated it so much. Like if I look at how they lost him, like how Full Sense lost in London, is because they didn't play fundamentally well together. Something that we actually praised GE for in terms of like spacing, trading, and stuff like that. And then they go in and they come out with just these new comps, and it's like, guys, that was never your issue. It was actually your fundamentals that were the issue. Your spacing is so bad. Sometimes your initiator isn't with the team. Like, you're never trading. They're one of the worst teamfight teams I've seen this year. And then they come in and they just go, oh, it must be our comps. What? It's not your comps, my guys. You just don't fight well together.
That's a great round for Buzz. That is classic. Seen a couple of those rounds here today from T1. We've gotten some quintessential
You're just complicating it by giving them more stuff to think about.
Star players.
Sitting in behind this. Oh, but Tailwind's into the corner and Buzz. Oh, all too easy for him to collect. Like the operator. At least juggle it back, I suppose. Make it that much more difficult for them to try to recover it. But no, okay. I think they're just gonna run double op.
Well, he's got the overdrive too, so.
Yeah.
This is.
It swaps the weapons over. Munchkin's just like, well, I'll just watch C.
Yeah, you guys go. But again, Full Sense is reading this nicely.
Yeah, but they got a lot of time on this. And Munchkin is already... Like, if Munchkin goes a little further, spots the camera at the right timing, he might call them back. They have enough time if they need to pivot. Beidou is going to hit enough here, right? 1, 2. Oh, only hit 1. Oh, no, hit 2, okay.
Stray shots through. Buzz the overdrive, looking.
It doesn't even matter. They got a 4-person stack here. They killed no one.
Another 3K for him. He wants the 4th. Slide in, Kahlua. Still healthy, still unscathed, and walking right into Meteor.
Guys.
8-4, a flawless round.
Looking
Go
like
ahead and
a
close out this half. T1
looking like a tier diff right
well
now.
out in front.
Yeah, it's a really nice recovery here from a bit of a rocky start.
Workout time? Okay, how do you want me to do this? I can stand up for the next half, or I can stand up for the game after.
Pretty comfy as T1.
Great, you choose.
It's Lotus. We'll see. I mean, I think just in general, you're seeing a lot better overall.
Yeah, let the guy, the guy who did it.
Individual play
game
from
after.
T1.
Okay.
It's just his full sense going to be able to find their.
Can someone remind me? I'm
kind of
for sure going to
extra gear,
forget.
Extra level. Push past here on this attacker side. And still some smiles there from Cruz. He's nonplussed about this. Stacks. The ace helping in there.
Oh, absolutely. 292. I mean, he has been.
Are you sure Frost isn't a
pretty
fundamentals guy and more of an
instrumental
anti-strat
here
coach?
today.
I don't
on that
know,
breeze,
because I
as much
watched
of a watch
GE
as
and
it
I thought
was,
that he's a fundamental
he was
guy.
bragging.
He thinks
He was
he's an
looking great,
anti-strat
and that has
coach. I
continued.
promise you, after the games I've seen, he is not an
So
anti-strat coach.
maybe
I'm very confident about that. I thought he was a fundamental coach because GE got very good with their fundamentals, and like that's how they were winning. But now I don't know. Now I really don't know.
I mean, I hope so.
But I also think that he probably focused on the wrong thing
don't
here, and
wanna
he is
see
good at fundamentals, or he thought that the fundamentals carried over from when he was there last
and
time.
then the
I don't
team
really know.
winning, and then when he does
Cuteboy47,
well,
thank
the
you so
team
much.
doesn't win.
Appreciate that.
Hopefully,
Thank you with the 5 gifted.
this is
Thank you.
a
Thank you.
portent of things to come for T1 potentially. I mean, I think if they close this out 2-0,
Dude,
you're gonna be feeling
normally here for the
pretty
EU
good.
games. You've come early.
about their chances.
I appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the gifted. Damn, we got Janus with the Prime, we got Optical with the Prime, we got Skeptical with the Prime as well. Thank you so much for the Primes.
I'm sorry.
I feel like it's the Prime read. Thank you for that.
He's having a rough day, but they were able to take the first pistol. Can they double down?
Try to.
This is always what I.
Trademark to try to further slow things up, and this corner not being checked here. Izu able to find just the one for now. Looking for a little bit more.
Primy, mate, you gotta swing earlier.
The same could be said for all of full sense. Cruz alone does have the spike, and he's gonna try to maybe fake back, but look at Meteor's position. He's got this covered. He'll decide to walk forward into
I have
C.
news about the observers. It's a team of 5. Team of 5? What does that mean?
He's waiting for the smoke, maybe. Yeah, plant and then he can smoke.
Spike planted.
Oh.
Contact comes in a little bit early, unable to find. Should be
Dude, last time there was a team of 5 doing observer. It was Starladder Major CS. If you know, you know.
And as he walks out,
You won't want to be watching that one again.
getting eyes on him, we'll let him know. And yeah, now he's got to rescale forward, and he won't be able to do
Team of
so.
5.
The fuse going to be passed over here into the hands of Buzz, and that's going to be another pistol.
2 per
Now
game and they
3-1
rotate.
into the hands
2
of
per
T1
game and they
as are
rotate. So
up
there's
by
5
5.
of them.
That
Okay,
is a really
out
nice
of the
read, a
5
really nice
there,
setup. Munchkin
out of the
playing a little bit
5,
of bait for
there is
Izu.
one guy who
They go
is
bounding
a
in.
savant.
Izu able
We
to
need
double
to
down.
find this guy. He just did the
Almost
the
double down.
first
Munchkin
map.
actually
He
gets
might
that
still
one.
be doing this map.
Ooh, that one was filthy on the Primy.
We need to give this guy.
Those
We need to
bandits.
get this guy to other events. I'm telling you, he's very good.
It's like, oops, I died.
No offense to the other 4.
Squeezing that nice right before we cut.
Like they're good enough.
gonna have
The other
the,
4 are good
outlaw.
enough. You're gonna get hired. You can do tier 1 events. But I'm telling you,
Something's going on with
this
the
first
Cravens.
guy is
They love
so
the
good.
Spectres again. Saw this with KRX.
I mean, hey, somebody got an ace with a Spectre just yesterday.
That's true. The GOAT. I mean, this is okay. Well,
just gonna Blair Witch it for now. Wait for the flash to come through.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, that is a ton of damage on the Primy. Kalua, of course, does have the heals. Okay, wall falling. Munchkin's gonna be able to find the one to slide in there for Buzz.
Dude,
Looking for a
it's
little
lovely
bit
on
more.
the flash on
Can't
this
quite
one
get
as
that
well.
second kill to fly, but Izu will
Mate,
get
T1 look
3.
nice right now.
And
T1
T1
are
will hit double
drilled,
digits.
chat. As much as we're clowning a little bit on
Pretty
full
solid.
sense,
Again, just
T1 are
pretty good
T1 are
read.
very good.
setting up those crossfires.
Like, I'm
Welcoming
actually
full sense into
confident
the
about the top 8 after watching some of this
Wow,
stuff.
that's a great instant dink. Even though Munchkin able to readjust.
Like they're changing comps
Any
out
other
here for
gun
like
and
potentially
that's a solid fight
one and
for full
done in terms of
sense.
something they're gonna
Now they
go
have a
back
ton of
and
work to
change
do,
again.
6
Like,
rounds.
they could now play this neon stuff. They could now play this Ray stuff.
Huge pistol
Both of it would
follow-up there
work.
for T1.
It's very hard for teams to come up against them and anti that,
Be back into the
especially when they
hands of
got like good, well thought out defaults as well. It's not like it's 2 bad comps. It's like 2 very good comps on this map.
But it's all full armor, so the Outlaw gonna require 2 shots.
Buzz.
Munchkin.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Munchkin.
Did hit Cruz. Just in the arm.
HPs?
Too crazy, but this is funneling them towards Meteor, who's not quite able to align
Mate,
the
where's your
shots,
TP?
and he doesn't have a rendezvous.
Where is his TP?
Did he reposition off the start of the round?
where actually is his TP?
I have this spike.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Huh?
Unsure.
I'm rewinding.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm rewinding too. I'm doing it.
I just assumed it was in waterfall.
Nah, he didn't place his
carry on with the rest
TP
of
Okay,
down.
I got it. Well, the 3v5 gonna be attempted.
No, he did. Oh no, he TP'd right at the
Sheriff,
beginning.
Spectre, Bulldog.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
A little bit of util
He
to work with,
TP'd
though.
first 5 seconds of the
They
round.
can clear mound. It's pretty good
And
paranoia.
then went back for more.
You can't really scale off of it.
There was a little bit of pressure on Mound, so he actually rendezvoused out and then did remove it. So it was on cooldown anyway.
Got it.
So it wasn't. He didn't forget his TP.
Yeah, we're all good, we're all good. That's my bad. I'm joining in with the misinformation crew.
Gotta give him some credit. Meteor, not the kind of player who's just gonna, go out there, not place the TP, forget to do it. He's a bit more cognizant than that.
I will say though, this was a solid round from Full Sense. They keep 4 alive as well.
Okay.
Like I'm not
Good round
believing
win here for Full
personally,
Sense.
but it is
Gotta
doable.
steady the ship a bit.
Woo!
Yeah, so he had
Yep, there
TP
it
back
is.
over to Waterfall, didn't get to replace it, still on CD,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
and then just decided to put himself on an island. So
Yeah.
that part, questionable.
Yeah, well, it's a bonus. Go big or go home, I guess. Meteor 8 kills here, though. Having a little bit of a struggle on the chamber. Hasn't looked super clean. Gonna have some headhunter bullets banked up in the back pocket as it's mostly a full buy. Just Munchkin with half armor.
Could be a big clash in this one. We'll take our regularly scheduled listen in this time with T1.
안 보여. 나 원민호 되게 원에 기다렸다 오나 봐. C 원에 한 번 더 해줄래? 확인. 쥐었다. 쥐 하나 더. 자, 원에 줄게. 원에 줄게. 기다려봐. Z. 플래시까지. 원에 줬어. Z 오면 스파이. 쥐 앞에 잡을 생각 해봐. 나가. 그럼 바로 간다 그냥. 답이 없네. 스모크 없다 얘들아. 야 올라간다. 또 혼자야. 야 천천히 해. 보는 중이야. B 보는 중. 원래 나 사클할게. 얘들아 A 다시 먹으려고 했던 것 같은데. 병철아 A 와볼래? 블라디게 해줄게. 나 진탕 없다. 유틸 없다 우리. 나 블라디게. 예, 한명 A로 땡기는 거죠. 너가 오버땡킹 할게. 너가 와. 왔다. 블락할게. 바로 반대.
Paranoia tries to pull things down. Kidboy's not quite caught by that, but Buzz will be able to find the shots.
The Omen Flash miss here, too low.
Push out into B main. Calling for Buzz to slow down a little bit. Sees that contact coming through. Calls for the backup and also said a naughty word.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh,
Pushes
God.
forwards.
He's able to catch
Pushes
him right off the
forwards.
TP. And that should
What
just
the?
about do it. Unless Kahlua can pull off an incredible clutch here. 1v3. Plant being committed to. I mean, Stax just went for the swing.
Spike planted.
Now has the ping reveal. Stax think there was another player alive.
No, I think Stax
Split
thinks
second,
it's
maybe
a
thought it was gonna be a big
2v3.
gap. They commit to it, and Kahlua
I
will be able to take
legit
one more down
think
with him. but
Stax thinks
Buzz
there
will find the
were
finisher, and
it was
T1
a
will find themselves
2v3.
up to 11.
That one, pretty painful.
I don't think
You can hear as well that
even
they were
Meteor
talking about
didn't
don't
commonly got his
overthink it.
kill, I imagine,
You
is
know,
what
just
happened.
Play a little safe. Let's try to match their rotations, and that's exactly what they do. Nice shot. Really nice recovery.
On
This is
Munchkin?
beautiful work from Meteor.
Or someone?
If he had gotten Primy there too, it's okay. He knew he had help. And great work from Buzz, setting him up at the end. That's really clean macro from T1. They're
Full
all over
sense.
this
Go
map
all
right
in on
now.
this one. They got a
But
judge. Got
they were a
Jip Boy's
little
ult.
weak
Dude,
on
Jip
Cash,
Boy's
so
ult,
a
killer ult.
Guardian and a
You're on
Judge.
attacks. Should be easy.
Even though they won the round, Chip Boys as well as a judge, but he has a showstopper. They have the Seekers too. Buzz has an overdrive, so let's see.
B split on this one. B split, but honestly, T1 are really set up for this.
Oh,
We're
my
spamming
God.
out here with
Okay,
a
they get one
Vandal.
back. Gonna say that was
Keeping away.
criminal.
We got
And
Judge
then Munchkin
bait
will be
in
able
as
to
well.
strike.
Buzz is
Buzz put away with
baiting
two,
as
so
well.
Kahlua now
For the
dead.
chamber
Cruz
TP. We're
up
TPing
alive,
onto the
TPing
open.
to
It's
no
cooked.
avail.
It's done. We
Meteor's
got the
there.
2-0.
Johnny
We're
on
going to
the
make it in
spot.
time for EMEA. It's
12 to
huge.
5.
T1 have absolutely
Match point.
I mean,
Smashed
these
are
them.
speedrunning.
yes, these defender sides are
Full sense of
so
looking like a
good
tier
for
2
T1.
team.
Yep.
They
This-
are.
You are, in fact, watching VCT Pacific, ladies and gentlemen. This is not games done quick.
Oh man, but my Ocarina of Time.
When's the 8-hour-long Final Fantasy Tactics run?
Sharper?
When's that?
I think Sharper beat them.
This is pretty amazing. But they're always in the right place at the right time.
with the Prime. Thank you for the 10 months.
Off of each other. The teamwork's really nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Decision making individually really good. Buzz not going to stick around though.
A quick TP out there from Meteor, so Buzz doesn't want to leave himself alone. Backpedals away.
Why is EMEA early today? German laws, like people under the age of 18 can only work to a certain time, so they need to play the games early. They can't work past like 6 or something.
Good opener from Primi and cracks open this B site. Showstopper as well, buying a good amount of space.
Teleport's ready.
End up shorting it.
It's one of the main reasons why it's 18 plus anyway.
3v5, 2v5.
Oh my god, nice shot. 10 p.m. It's gonna be done way before 10 p.m. But I guess they gotta play it on the safe side, right? Because of tech pauses, etc.
Swing. 3 big kills here for Jit Boys and a much-needed flawless round for Full Sense. Halfway to try to push this into an overtime.
This is great work. Good entry.
Playing games is considered work. Hey, don't let the other esports tell you different, man.
So he had to go for
when you go to another country and you're playing games for prize money, it is technically work.
A little bit late.
Every other esport will try to tell you different. Just saying.
Always the ball of positivity is Stacks. Never a negative thought in his mind.
Oh no, definitely not.
He's got the op. Oh, you almost lost it.
Should have been a kill.
Got the cam there too.
Does clear it out.
Oh boy, this is a tough round. I mean, Stacks has, or excuse me, Izu. So used to Stacks playing Fade. Izu has the Nightfall. Buzz has his ult. Munchkin has the Pit. Pretty cheeky if he just popped it right here.
I think he would just counter spammed immediately.
Yeah, he would. You would expect that.
For this. No.
They went for it.
Going to be able to find the one though. Is able to backpedal away.
No trade on this. Is just one bullet. That's it.
Now this has
through the wall.
Ushered back towards A. Where
Meteor can win this right here.
Just outside.
Same bait they did earlier.
Oh, the jump peek over the top.
Hey, that's a good jump peek though.
Beautiful.
The jump peek bait and then the TP to get Hirali. What's the comms like? The comms are incredible. Fair play, Buzz.
Cruise, Nightfall immediately going to be chucked in, but they actually managed to get past this, so taking their audio as well as their health. Spike gets planted. T1 can get an understanding about the potential positioning here, but Stacks is still quite far away. Primi catches him with that operator.
It was Izu, yeah, but it was Buzz with the comms. He's the one that was close enough to hit that Omen TP.
Shell at the ready. Sends it, cuts him off. This is looking pretty unassailable. Onto the close corner. Kahlua able to just dance back. Primi finds the kill.
Maybe if you just get the spike down, you just win no matter what.
A second round in a row now. 4 full sets.
This little jump jiggle thing was awesome.
Yeah, they're starting to look pretty clean here. And so that's going to put T1 onto a eco, I believe. It's a great play, a great bait play. Get
Buzz was C, my guy. Buzz was Hobbit. He just died here.
Buzz was right behind him, so Buzz was going to do the same thing. That Meteor was going to shoot and Buzz was going to swing, but that just got completely nullified. So great, thoughtful stuff there. And it is going to be the T1 timeout. A lot to talk about, I'd say.
Just want to make sure everything's...
Yeah, I mean, just make sure you don't mess it up.
Try to bring this one to a close.
Yeah, I think some of this might honestly
a fair amount
be
of
just
ults coming up,
a little bit of,
if not already
hey,
here.
Be a little bit more disciplined there. Maybe getting in Meteor's ear a little bit. Don't move off those lines. They're gonna try to bait you. So hold on to it. Know you've got the cover behind you. They've been doing a good job with that.
Boom boy, hello, mate. Dude, I'm impressed with T1 today though. Past 2 weeks, T1 have looked very good.
One day I'll have a dog.
Someday,
my wife keeps saying no, but it's going to happen.
Ever since Stacks has come back,
it is.
They put some
I would like
great
a cat
work in.
someday when I'm able to be at home enough to take care of one.
That's a glorious thing.
DH is also good. DH is
Well,
good. I mean, they just played
problem
him
is I don't
they
have-
played him on
I
his
know, I have
old
someone
role
else to
that he
help.
hadn't played for a little bit.
I've gone for a month at a time sometimes.
There were a couple of rounds
Yeah,
where he
that
definitely
point
looked like a
also
little
the
lost, but
box.
I want to
Yep.
say it's down to like
Meteor.
him having
One
to
away from results,
relearn
so he's going to buy into this.
to
knowing
roll
that he's going to
again.
have the tour de force the next round.
I just got to tank the flash, trying to see if he can catch a timing shot.
In reaction to losing
He's
over.
over.
Oh my god, he's in trouble.
Tap of the door, and the dog says hello, and Primi is right behind it.
I was going to say in reaction to
Meteor
losing A, they
maybe
pushed down
overcooking a
B.
little bit with this one.
You would imagine
Getting
Seth gets
punished,
some
and that is
freebies.
the hero Vandal gone.
Don't you dare pop your ult buzz.
You have an overdrive to maybe send into this one, but Sephiroth,
Oh,
what a shot!
what is that?
Able to get a quick fadeaway. And Cruz will find Buzz.
Cappy
So,
Bum with the
Thrifty
tier 1,
not
push to the
gonna be
41
found on the back
months.
of this timeout calls. 3 rounds in a row now. Most of Full Sense have been able to muster this entire series.
Mate, that looked mental, by the way.
Suddenly, just 4 away from taking it into OT.
Yo, this
That looked like he's flicking for the fade ult and then it's
absolutely
hit.
ridiculous. Oh!
What?
That is disgusting. Love that.
God damn. And then Cruz just able to...
Yeah, mate, I
A
don't
little
blame
bit
you.
of, good timing there on the Buzz.
That tour de force.
A shower, hello,
Full
mate.
Sense has done a nice job.
29
punishing
months. Appreciate you, bro.
Meteor, and
Thank you so
again,
much.
They're going to be able to back him off his initial line, make him uncomfortable.
Munchkin's here to try to back him up. Up and over, though, for Primi. Planting his feet, and I mean, Meteor
Hello?
just has no idea.
Moment flash, no
How do you have
sound.
no idea?
Yeah.
He had full caught by a guiding light and didn't have the audio?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
No, he got hit
Meanwhile,
by the
Cruz
omen
TP'd
flash.
over onto A site.
Didn't hear the
It was wide open.
dash at all.
Will be forced away. The overdrive now invested. Spotted the one, checking down underneath.
Ooh.
But Buzz!
Ooh.
Looking for that third, gets it.
Spike down A.
Sephiroth's gonna be favored in this
Oh.
fight, but Buzz will still win it out.
Holy.
Massive 4K.
They just
They
smashed
close out the
them.
round and the map. 13-8 on
Absolutely
Lotus
smashed
and
them.
2-0 in
Full
the
sense go
series.
lower bracket and they play.
T1
Who do they play?
getting the news that EMEA was going to be
It
starting
flips.
2 hours sooner. They wanted Sliggy to have his break, so they absolutely plow through Full Sense.
Yeah, I couldn't be
in
happier for
very
him,
swift
honestly.
fashion.
I really
can't believe
needed
they've done
this.
I don't want to see good things
I
for
did
Sliggy,
really need
but
this.
I do like seeing good things for T1. This is really clean from them. Again, very impressed with their defender sides on 2 maps that are difficult to defend on, Breeze and Lotus. Really coming through their attacker side onto Lotus, very nice as well. So this seems to be the right solution to the equation for T1. What is going to be their road to champions, and this is it. I think this is what we're going to be getting the rest of the way through.
Yeah, mate. These guys
And
look
they are
good, chat.
looking primed
They're
to
qualifying.
make another run here in Pacific. Always a threat. We
They're
know
qualifying
that. We
and
know
they're
how
getting
good
top
they
8
are.
at champs.
Tons of trophies between these
I said
players.
it 2 weeks ago. I doubted myself a little bit. That's on
Is
me.
it going to be enough to get them another?
I mean, right now, looking incredible. That is a statement series. You know, and we started to see the pickup there from Full Sense. Yes, they did look a hell of a lot more comfortable overall on Lotus, but unfortunately, when they started to lock in, and T1 had already reached 12, kind of similar to what we saw from DFM just yesterday, but a very big win for T1 as they sent Full Sense down to the lower bracket. And who else should we hear from? Could we hear from the T1 side? But Stacks, who's standing by with Bella.
Dude, what a performance from him. Hit, mate. This 1v4 from him was nuts, Days.
승리 축하드립니다.
That's sick.
I'm on the stage joined by T1's Stacks.
There
This
was
is
a pin of who they
nice
play? Oh,
way
really?
to start off your play-in journey. A swift 2-0 win against Full
RRQ?
Sense.
Oh,
Did
that's
you
gonna be
wake up
good.
and see this day going so fast?
Sorry,
How
sang
was
it.
today for you? 오늘 플레이인 시작이 참 좋습니다. 2대0 시원하게
I should have checked that's on me as well.
이렇게 상당한 속도로 경기를 가져가게 될 거를 좀 예상하셨는지 좀 오늘 승리 소감 부탁드리겠습니다.
일단 준비가 너무 잘 되어 있었고요.
Paybreak's already qualified for champs, yeah.
일주일이라는 시간이 있었기 때문에 그 일주일이라는 시간을
They
너무 잘
have
사용했던
already
것
qualified,
같고
yeah.
그래서 이
They're in
경기
playoffs as
결과가
well.
자연스럽게 나오지 않았나 싶습니다.
I mean, we were very well prepared for it. We had about a week's break to get ready for this match, and we did not waste a single second, and it definitely translated onto the game results today.
Yeah, they
That's
look
right.
super
It seemed
drilled.
like your strategy, your execution, the aim, all the puzzles fell together, and it worked out. And I heard that, you know, it was actually Coach KDG's call to bring you as the IGL again. I mean, taking that role mid-season when so much is on the line, it could be a lot of like pressure for someone. How was it on your end? 이제 이제 오늘처럼 뭐 작전, 실행, 에임도 3박자가 장을 맞아든 하루였지만 이제 시즌 중에 IG를 다시 잡는다는 게 상당히 부담이 될 수도 있는 상황이잖아요.
If it wasn't from like year strength and it was just strength right now, I think Valorant do qualify. But it's the champ point stuff that worry me. They got to get the top 2.
한 번씩 저희끼리 게임이 조금 잘 안 풀렸을 때 뭔가 밸런스가 조금 더 필요하고 누군가 콜을 했을 때 들어주는 게 좀 더 중요하다라고 생각을 해서 아마도 저를 다시 기용하신 것 같고. 그래도 저도 저만의 소신대로 게임을 하고 그게 만약에 아니라고 판단을 했을 때 상범이 형이나 이제 다른 팀원들이 저한테 그걸 넌 아니야라고 얘기할 수 있는 팀원들이다 보니까 저도 그걸 듣고 좀 더 임프루브 할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
I mean, don't get us wrong, Munchkin's order was good, but there were some moments where we actually wanted someone that could keep us more grounded, and I think it has to do with the fact that our teammates, they can call me out when I'm making the wrong move. I have my own philosophy when I'm making my calls, but I got some belief in the teammates that they can call me out and they can actually provide some good suggestions, and it actually helps me improve as the IGL. That's right. You have to face one more opponent to secure your playoffs, right? And it will be either NONGSHIM or Team Secret. But Stax, I know you're an honest person. Who do you want to meet? That's the real question, right? 이제 한 번만 이기면 플레이오프 진출을 확정하실 수 있게 됐는데 스택스 선수 워낙 솔직한 선수시니까 다음 농심 대 시크릿 누굴 만나길 바라실까요?
뭐 농심을 만나보고 싶고요. 왜냐면은 지금 메타 자체가 모든 팀들이 다 농심같이 플레이한다고 생각을 해서 그래도 저희도 연습이 준비가 잘 돼 있다고 생각을 하고 그래서 오늘도 이런 결과가 나왔다고 생각합니다.
I would say I want to face NONGSHIM because it feels like the meta right now. All the teams have been playing the NONGSHIM style, and we are very well prepped for it. So we're hopeful that we get to face NONGSHIM. All right, that was T1 Stack for our post-match interview. 감사합니다, 스틱스 선수. 승리 다시 축하드립니다.
I mean, this Lotus, their switch up from the Raze to the Neon is like interesting because Buzz went so crazy last time, but I mean they had good stuff with it. Buzz looked comfy. It was nice. Again, it's like when I know a team is good when they're doing stuff like this. They had a map where they were winning, and they decided to add a variation into it as well. Like that's a good team right there. Like you're not waiting for the loss. You're just like, guys, we can probably add this in. It's going to help us a lot.
Going into this game, they were the strongest team in the
They knew this map was coming in. They had an idea. It was a good idea, and they did great stuff with it. The individuals went a little crazy as well. I will say that for sure. But
dominated in map 1, and then they picked the Lotus, and I think T1 pulled some rounds out of nowhere. They kind of had those hero moments
just because they were doing such good stuff. This was like champs level T1 right now.
T1 were shooting really hard today.
If I would watch that at the champs, I would be so like it was so high level, man. It was so nice.
To Lotus here, it did feel like
top 8 champs, yeah, easy top 8 champs level.
Away by that Breeze game, and they needed
it was
some
really
time
cool.
to try to rekindle
I'll be back in a little
that,
bit, chat.
Unfortunately, they had another couple of those classic rounds where they were up in numbers on the defense, coming back in on the retake.
Okay, Kex, thanks so much for the tier 1 pick to the 4 months as well. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for doing the tier 1, man.
And I think that's where you would like them to see them cleanly close out those rounds. Unfortunately, they weren't able to.
Chat, we got NONGSHIM against Team Secret coming up as well.
A little bit by T1.
Yeah, absolutely.
What time does the EMEA start for me?
Look, this is also because T1
3
seems to be
hours
anticipating
30.
this.
Okay, dude,
you
it's so perfect.
They know what Frost is like at this point. This squad is so experienced right now as a group, as a team, as a collective. So I think it's huge that they were prepared with something a little bit different for Lotus, since this is probably what Full Send's prepared for. But we are going to be having Buzz joining us for an interview shortly after. I definitely want to dive deeper into the big brain of T1 and how they're approaching all of this. But I think this is a really good sign that T1 is moving in the right direction after what happened in earlier stages.
Yeah, totally agree. Would love to see how far they can push it. Now they're in a great position to be qualifying through towards the playoffs. They're definitely one of the favorites, and I think even the teams sitting in the playoffs, watching T1 kind of rekindle their form, are probably going to be a little bit scared. This seems like a team that's primed for champs if they keep playing like this.
Oh, absolutely. And Buzz on that Neon, still looking good. I was questioning, taking him off the Raze, but it looked like it still worked out. Speaking of Buzz, we have him here with us, joined with Bella to help translate. Welcome, Buzz. Congratulations. Finally, I get to interview you. I'm never here the days that you win. So congrats. And how is it with all the agent changes that you've been going through throughout the year? Are you in a comfortable place now?
승리 축하드립니다, 버즈 선수. 그리고 이번에 요원 좀 다양한 요원을 맡게 되고 계신데 그거에 대해서 좀 어떻게 느끼고 계신지 부탁드리겠습니다.
일단은 다양한 요원을 한다는 건 다양한 또 경험치를 쌓고 또 제 개인적인 선수로서의 밸류나 실력을 더 높일 수 있는 기회라고 생각을 하고 있기 때문에 굉장히 좋은 것 같고요. 팀에서 필요한 역할이면 뭐든지 다 할 수 있다라는 생각을 갖고 있습니다.
I mean, handling many agents and being able to do that definitely adds more to me as a professional player. It actually helps me to grow and helps me to find new ways to contribute to the team as a part of the roster. So it's been good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you definitely have been experimenting. And I know we keep asking all of you guys about the IGL rules, but I can't help but ask you for your personal opinion. Knowing both of Munchkin and Stax for so long, Stax was saying that he has a slightly different style. Can you tell me what you think the difference is from your point of view?
이제 또 스택스 선수와 먼치킨 선수의 오더 스타일이 좀 다를 것 같은데 버즈 선수는 이제 두 분 다 경험을 해보셨으니까 어떻게 느끼고 계신지 궁금합니다.
둘 다 굉장히 뛰어난 IGL이라고 생각하고 사실 제가 어떤 의견이 필요 없을 정도로 둘 다 너무 좋은 IGL인데 가끔씩 의견 충돌이 있을 때면 서로의 노하우 같은 거를 좀 공유하면서 제일 좋은 결과를 도출해내려고 노력하는 게 그게 지금 저희 게임 안에서 좀 많이 녹아들고 있는 것 같습니다.
So needless to say, they're both great IGLs, right? But the best part of this Stax IGL and Munchkin already having that full IGL experience is that they actually work together when there's a difference in their opinions, and they don't really let that get ahead of the, you know, they work towards on bringing doing what's best for the team, and they help each other find the solution for us.
Ah, okay. And now we want to dive into what happened just now. Frost was really confident. The Full Sense was very confident facing you guys today. Do you anticipate them to pick Lotus? And did you prepare the agent comp for Full Sense?
이제 풀센스의 프로스트 감독님이 오늘 되게 자신감이 많이 내비치셨거든요. 근데 오늘 로터스가 나올 거라고 어느 정도 팀원도 예상을 했는지 그리고 그거에 맞춰서 준비를 하신 건지 궁금합니다.
풀센스를 따로 뭔가 카운터 스트랩 같은 거를 준비하거나 뭔가 풀센스를 따로 준비하지는 않았었고요. 그냥 저희가 갖고 있는 지금 이 전략 상태로 풀센스와 부딪혀도 우리가 충분히 이길만 하다라는 판단이 섰고 맵풀 상태는 저희가 오늘 나온 맵뿐만 아니라 많은 맵들에서 저희가 자신이 있기 때문에 되게 좋았던 것 같습니다.
I mean, we didn't really prepare a specific counter strat for Full Sense. We just knew that whatever we were working on and what we have right now was going to be enough to have something against Full Sense. We were confident in what we had already. And as for the map pool, yeah, same goes well. We were confident that it would work in our favor, and it showed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask, I had two questions. First of all, I wanted to ask what's different between playing with Stax. He's been like your long-time initiator pairing with a duelist. You play with him for ages. But more so, it's Izu who's playing the initiator and setting you up. What's different between those two in those roles? Because Stax is mostly on smokes at the moment.
이제 뭐 척후대를 맡은 버즈 선수 입장에서는 타격대를 맡은 버즈 선수 입장에서는 척후대로서의 스택스 선수와는 좀 어떤지 그리고 지금은 이주 선수가 척후대를 많이 맡는 모습을 보여주고 있는데 좀 두 선수와 차이가 어떻게 느껴지실까요?
사실 우주 선수도 굉장히 콜 같은 게 많이 소수 게임 미니 게임에서의 콜들이 굉장히 늘었어가지고 굉장히 편하게 느끼고 있고 그리고 저희 스택스 선수뿐만 아니라 먼치키 선수도 굉장히 시야가 넓기 때문에 자기 걸 하는 와중에도 저희 거에 콜 같은 것도 잘 내려주는 선수들이어가지고 그런 거에서 사실 큰 빈틈이나 그런 건 없었던 것 같습니다.
I mean, Izu is really good at making the communication work for us during the mini games, and you know, like for Stax too, the same because Munchkin he can see everything. He makes sure that the team is all updated, so there's really no difference because Munchkin fills in the gaps that could exist.
And the other thing I wanted to ask is, you guys were winning a lot of aim duels on Breeze and fighting a lot, and you won a really one-sided map. Do you feel, we talk about momentum a lot on the desk, do you feel like momentum and confidence when you're kind of destroying the other team or when Stax wins a big clutch on Lotus, and how does that feel as a player?
이제 오늘 T1이 교전에서 진 적이 거의 없을 정도로 싸움만 붙었다 하면 다 이기는 모습을 많이 봤는데 확실히 버즈 선수가 느끼기에도 뭐 T1이 뭐 클러치를 하거나 이런 그 기세 딱 이기고 있는 그 분위기로 확실히 잘 느껴지실까요?
굉장히 많이 느껴졌었고 일단 요새 메타에서 특히 그 모멘텀이나 선수들 개개인의 자신감이나 폼이 되게 더 중요한 시기인 것 같아요. 그런데 오늘 저희 선수들 폼이 풀센스 선수들보다 월등히 더 좋았어가지고 이런 결과가 또 나오지 않았나 싶습니다.
I would say yes, I can definitely feel the momentum and we feel it coming, and I think currently in this meta that's what's really important, the confidence and the form and knowing that we have that faith in ourselves. And as for today's results, it feels like our teammates, our team definitely had the higher confidence when it comes compared to the full sense players.
Okay, so you think the team is good now, like where you are, you're on the right path. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we got another game coming up besides NONGSHIM and Secret. Do you think Sharper or KRX are gonna win?
저는 그래도 KRX가 제가 KRX 입장에서 있었던 사람으로서 KRX는 뭔가 위기에 강한 팀이라고 생각해가지고 챔피언스까지는 모르겠지만 플레이오프까지는 진출할 수 있을 거라 생각합니다.
As a former KRX player, you know, we get stronger when times are tough, you know. So I would say I'm not sure about champions, but I'm pretty sure that they'll make it to playoffs.
Okay. That'll be fun. Thank you so much, Buzz, for your time. Congrats on the win today. Always good seeing you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Always good to see Buzz on duelist roles. I always feel a little sad when I see duelists like put on roles like Harbor or, you know, just roles where they're not thriving as much, but Buzz seems a lot more comfortable, and he was talking a lot about the difference between Munchkin and Stacks as the IGL, and we can't help but keep pointing this out as well. You know, when you take an IGL off the IGL role, the numbers really go up.
I think Munchkin is a great player to have on the Lurk as well. That's why I really like the change to the Viper. I really like the change to the Cypher. To be honest, I think that Stacks is going to be good, kind of giving them general direction and big picture kind of simplified ideas that people can follow with ease. He's very assertive in how he likes to call. You can tell by his body language, but I think Munchkin is a great player to have as a secondary caller, to be honest. I think if you have him on the Lurk, he's relaying the information in the mid-round and being able to give you some contingency plans. It makes T1 very dangerous because they can have multiple people making decisions and you can never really predict them as a result.
That's exactly it. You need vocal people in the pack to lead that, and you need vocal people on the wing. So when Munchkin can do that, I feel like that's how this T1 team finds that form again and goes international.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you take away one experienced player, you kind of see, like, maybe I kind of do like the super team idea after all. Now, the next match will be very interesting as well. We got NONGSHIM facing Team Secret. NONGSHIM, of course, the first trophy winner of the year in Pacific. And you know, I think this is a team that we saw kind of dip after that kickoff, that Master Santiago trophy win. We've seen a couple of changes come through in terms of how they were approaching the game, but things look a lot better now.
I do feel like they're starting to figure it out. I think that little buff to Yoru made them realize, hey, we could probably use this again. We heard it from them when they said, yeah, we could just start using a lot of our old playbooks. They've swapped some roles around, but I think that identity is still very much there for this NONGSHIM team. 2 and 3 there in the groups, but I do think this is a team with a lot of potential to go far.
Yeah, I want to see what NONGSHIM is going to be looking like post the group stage. You know, they were very up and down in the group stage, particularly that loss against RRQ right at the end of things might have left a little bit of a sour taste in some people's mouths. There's a lot of questions around who's the IGL? Who's the primary duelist? Why isn't this guy playing Yoru? A lot of question marks when it comes to NONGSHIM REDFORCE, but one thing's for sure, if they can figure it out and they can get things together, they can be one of the contenders to make their way to champions.
Oh, definitely. But one thing's for sure is they love to go the distance, all 3 maps, and maybe part of it is RB's performance.
Yeah, look, I think RB has these games where he's generational and he absolutely takes over the server, but he also has these games and these maps where he's rock bottom. We're taking a look at his KD over the course of these games. Just draw your eyes to, number 1, how up and down it is. Number 2, look at that RRQ game, those 3 last dots. He had a very poor performance in that series, and I think it kind of cost them the game. So if this guy can find consistency, that's how NONGSHIM get back in form.
But even the numbers at the bottom, like, look, he absolutely carries game 1 versus Full Sense against Genji. The second game, he's phenomenal. The other 2 games, it's rough against Chi. That was the jet map on a set, that 0.35. Then the next 2 games, he locks in and carries on the duelist to allow NONGSHIM to win. So, you know, it's very feast or famine with RB. I know that KD is a bit of a one-head stat at the best of times because you can't really always quantify what is a player's impact based on how many kills and deaths they have, but it's been very up and down for RB, and I think a lot of people have seen that, and we've definitely felt that with NONGSHIM's inconsistency at being able to win.
Yep. Now, we are in play-ins right now, and one thing's for sure is that they suck at map 1. Like, what's up with that? Like, slow to warm up?
Every single series has gone 3 maps. These guys play more games of Valorant than anybody else. More maps of Valorant than anybody else. More rounds than any. That's exactly it.
No, I think Paper X has more. We have Alex in the green. We're probably contesting this right now.
But these guys, they always go the distance. They're plus 12 in that round diff there. But yeah, map 1 win rate is 20%. They always take some time to warm up into the series. It's very strange with these guys. They never want us to leave early. That I will say.
I do want to say as well, if we look at that round diff, if you take the 13-0 out of that, like it's literally just dead even. You know, they 13-0 ZR. That's a little bit more generous to their round diff. They played their way through that entire group. I think everyone in that group was quality from NONGSHIM. This is what I talk about when I talk about this stage of the groups being very muddy in Pacific. I felt like anyone could have beat anyone, and as a result, even a team as good as NONGSHIM REDFORCE that everyone still talks about and rates can struggle to get a positive win record.
Now, they are going to be facing against Team Secret, and it's so crazy. Not too long ago, we would have a very kind of different approach to Team Secret, and especially going against NONGSHIM. But things are a lot more hopeful for this team. They did win their last match against Zipto in a 2-0 fashion, but I wouldn't say it was very easy for them.
Yeah, it was a strugglesome group stage, and then I think that Zipto game was really interesting for me. I think the biggest thing is we knew Zipto were going to be aggressive, and I like the changes that Secret made to deal with that. I think that will come into play so much today. I think this is a squad with talent and potential, but I will say I don't think we've seen the very best of them yet.
Yeah, you can see Kellyas has had a very good time in that opening game of the play-ins. This is play-ins performance, by the way, guys. Across the group stage, you're going to see different stats for people, but Secret is very well-rounded. I generally do feel from this team, Styron included, pretty much everybody on this team can kind of pop off. We've seen a lot of feast or famine from Zeus. If he has a good series, Secret's chances of winning go up quite substantially, but you talk about the changes in agent comp, I think that this is why you see a good performance from Kellyas. You allow him to play something like a Viper, on which he was very aggressive, by the way. He was walking through his own orbs at times.
He ran through his own molly?
Yeah, that was a fantastic round. And then the chamber as well is something that we've seen from him before. He's someone that he can play a little bit of anything, and if you tell him, hey, I'm going to put you on an agent where you need to frag, you need to be a little bit more aggressive, you need to take control of this game. As you can see from this game of Sunset, he's able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he really took over this game. That's the kind of performances we want to see from him. But like you say, you can kind of put this guy on everything.
Big game
in Pacific, he's played all of the roles, if you count Viper
definitely
as that controller,
of course.
Yeah. But you know, he's a wide range within all of that. 5 different Sentinels played, 3 different duelists, 3 different initiators. This guy is a real flex player, a real all-rounder.
He's an underrated flex. He really is the glue player on Team Secret. I think he's extremely underrated. If you were going to build a team from scratch, I think Kellyas is worth a shout on an international speaking APAC team.
Kelly S or Kelly Flex?
Kelly Flex. I mean, he's got guns, hasn't he?
He
that
does.
guy looks like he works out.
He definitely works out.
He works out.
Yeah, like you've confirmed this. Spin has talked about it. The guy really works out. Now, also, Asian comps. Very interesting.
I think we saw, so their summit, they played 3 different comps, but I think the big one is the one that they won on that last one is very stylistically different. It's not, they tried double duelist,
they have 5 observers over there.
And then they tried going with this like double controller if you count the Viper kind of
like
center. It's all about stopping power. That's what they went for against Zipto, and it worked well for them. I think now they're playing against NONGSHIM, a team who will also want to be aggressive, control the tempo of the game. They want to use that stopping power. They use what they learned in that last series.
I think it shows good game planning, and it adds to the debate of talking about Kellyas as a flexible player. He unlocks their ability to play a lot of different styles. Summit's going to be the first map here, and we know that they can play a bunch of different stuff.
With observers, but if they're trying to like,
into this stage banning it because they came off the back of playing in EWC where they went very deep in that tournament. They didn't have time to prepare Summit. They've left it in the Asian, in the map pool rather, in the last couple of videos, and now finally someone's picked it into them. So this is something that they took a while to prepare, but I guess it's ready because they've stopped banning it.
Yeah, NONGSHIM also picking Breeze, I think, is pretty straight up. This is a very...
Wait, they picked Breeze?
What?
That's crazy.
NONGSHIM picked
No
Breeze?
way. What?
Wow! I'm so shocked.
This is literally the Vito equivalent of like them going A every round.
Are you guys being sarcastic?
Oh, I can't believe they picked Breeze for the 17th time in a row. I wonder what they're going to play. Surely not Neon Phoenix. That would be shocking.
Look, I also think the last map, this kind of looks like it's in Secret's favor if you're judging based on the last match you had against Zipto. But
this is relatively
also,
split, though.
Really
There's a good amount of
now,
Team Secret believers here. I like that.
I'm actually really 50-50
I'm surprised. I thought this would be heavy NONGSHIM stacked. I thought, I'm not saying 86-14.
I want Team Secret to win. I've said nothing but nice things about Team Secret.
I'm surprised this
Team
is...
Secret are about to get bodied, guys. They are about to get...
They're not going to get bodied, but they're probably going to lose.
A couple of us who all pick Secret, we're also known for this bias.
Look,
is yours a bias
yes, I want Team Secret to win, but I also think momentum is really important. They came off the back of a good win, and I think the big thing is they learned how to stop aggression. They struggled with that against DFM. I feel like they fixed that problem against Zipto, and that could really help them a lot today. I think they have the tools they need to win this game.
Neon Yoru Champs Trophy. Take this L, buddy.
I don't know if that's a cope or if it's real. Either way, we are split on predictions as we welcome the two teams to the stage. We've got Team Secret facing against NONGSHIM.
You asked Mika, Big Time, and Vic, and everyone said something different. Bruh, I need someone on the production. I need someone on the inside of Pacific. This guy might be the best Valorant observer in the world, and he might have never done a Masters or a Champs. RX7 Devil, appreciate the Prime, appreciate the 20 months. You gotta ask Jake. I'd have to, man. I'd have to get into the bottom of it. So in theory, this will be someone different for this game. Oh, but chat, we know what game they just did, so we can lock it down.
Today's matchup.
Today
apparently not, but we don't know. They might be doing the whole day.
We got 4 teams.
We can probably work it out from watching.
Regulars, and now we got NONGSHIM facing against Team Secret. NONGSHIM are looking a lot better. Team Secret as well. So again, it's so interesting for this play-ins. You see these teams who have been picking up a lot of momentum, and they're kind of meeting each other. And this is where the
stand up for this one.
Really
I still got
I think NONGSHIM
at least 2 minutes of this comfy
as
chair.
a part of that kind of exhausted super week that they had. My only real concern is the loss against RRQ at the end of things. Leaves a big question mark for me. So I want to see them bounce back from that and recover as they head through into the play-ins. Because if they come into the play-ins in good form and start smashing people again, then they could be one of the contenders
might
for
be like
champs.
3 minutes.
For me, that loss left a real sour taste in my mouth about this squad. Whereas on the flip side, Team Secret got a win against Zipto. They got it in 2-0 fashion. I think that's what we've been wanting to see. They're a team that need momentum, and I think they're starting to gather it now.
You say that though, but I didn't feel like Zipto played that well, and Secret still really struggled to put them away here. And I don't think that is the form of a team that's going to be NONGSHIM if they're bringing their good form today.
I definitely agree with you.
I think he's got the right read.
There's more left in the tank for Secret, but I think them getting a win is so huge for the mental of this squad after the group stage that they had.
I think
Zipto
just looks so nervous.
That you can keep winning. It gives you a good week of practice. It gives you momentum coming into the game, whereas I think NONGSHIM don't have that. I think they lost against RRQ. I think they've been trying to go back to the drawing board in this time, and they have to fix problems.
Pilsky, do you think that's... Okay, what I'm hearing right now is like it's a mental diff. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that's going to matter here?
I think Big Time used to coach with Spins, so like he's right there. So he's going for Team Secret. That much is obvious. He hasn't had anything nice to say about NONGSHIM his entire career. Like, there's nothing else that we need to say.
I think NONGSHIM can be a great team. I just think that they love to shoot themselves in the foot. They do this again and again. They change things all the time. They change roles all the time. They mess themselves up. This is why I can't believe in NONGSHIM.
Struggle builds character.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
they're going to get
they're
better.
Full of character, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, look, on paper, I can't help but say NONGSHIM are
the
favorites to win here.
For sure. I agree with that.
And I did pick Secret, similar reasons to you, Morgan. which is a little bit of cope. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, they have a lot more to work through. We've seen this team come together a little bit late in this stage, and you know, players being sick, need to go out for visas.
Funny, dude. Big Time's really good, man.
Out, you know,
Big Time's funny.
His chemistry with the team, so we'll just have to wait and see. Summit. All right, NONGSHIM is pulling this out.
Okay, all right, Francis,
Yoru,
Dambi, Neon. Last chance, Morgan.
Neon.
It's time to change your prediction. It's time to change. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to extend the olive branch here. It's time to admit you're wrong.
It's yet another role change. This shows instability. This shows weakness for me. Team Secret double down on their comp. They know how to stop that aggression. I'm feeling better than ever.
Okay. Are you really? Pilsky is... I feel like there's going to be a side bet going on here, and Pilsky is going to be so satisfied with this. But really, I mean, you're not convinced by Team Secret's win against Zipto. Even when they had Sky in their assistant coach playing Summit, it was still not bad.
That's the thing. Like, I agree with that. I think that the Zipto argument is weak. If you told me they almost beat Varel and Varel topped their group, that would be a better argument.
All right, well, we're going to send it over to casters who are slightly less biased for today by Achilles and Paper Thin.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Given who's playing, I'll take that.
Yeah, them going back to what was working.
So much bias.
Is nice though for champs. I think you're gonna feel a lot better if NONGSHIM just have this across the board every single map.
But of course, I'm also a man of my word, and I will still never predict this team again. So this is a very close one in my mind. But I'm glad to see.
I'm not sure it's going to be that close now.
Starting to listen. Big time. The problem is
it depends how much time they've had to work on it, and in theory they've had an okay amount of time to work on it. I think NONGSHIM should be looking good here. Maybe not the map. I'm not sure if we've seen them on this map.
He played Yoru. He IGL'd from the front
line. But at least the maps that they played when they won
and
Masters.
Francis, he's back on Yoru. Whether he's IGLing or RP is, I have no idea, but I also don't give a damn because I love seeing this adjustment.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense.
I guess RB is back to calling.
You would expect that this is going to pay dividends for NONGSHIM, a map they haven't shown yet on Summit.
We'll just do it on the Yoru,
question marks. You know, yeah, Team Secret feeling good after their win over Zipto on it. It was 13-8, fairly clean. As far as the scoreline goes, some of the rounds pretty scrappy, but there's hope. I mean, for both these squads. So I like the Vice in the mix here for the side of Team Secret. I think that gives you a lot of delay, but because you're going back to that Yoru comp for NONGSHIM, there's a little bit of ability to bypass it.
Yeah, we got NONGSHIM on defense, we got Team Secret on attack.
To see how it all shakes out.
Do you think Yoru is bad on Summit? I thought Yoru was bad on Summit. I've seen some good stuff. I take back my original opinion. I think it's good.
Need to be very clean.
Well, here's the other curiosity.
Okay.
First time that
I think the TPs are better than I thought.
Yes. They have not.
There's a way better TP than what they're doing here as well. So there's legit a TP to get here instead of here. Like you can have fast rotate from A to B.
The last time that I at least have it in my book, which is the last time I was casting them, was versus RRQ, and yeah, they floated it, they banned it in the second round, and Francis, he's going to be able to find the opening.
Francis is back, fully.
Looking good. Oh, that's not so good for Xros.
Okay, well,
he
was back for a little bit.
They
play a little individual NONGSHIM.
Swing to be coming in, but he's got that Sheriff, and will be able to steady it with a headshot.
Good bullets.
Timing on that swing, and, well, we'll be able to get
body
it.
Shot.
Cuts back across the other way. Flush against the box to play in Ivy.
Mate, Ivy, swing.
Be able to get the backstab. There's the
Save
first.
your teammate.
The second. A little bit of damage on that, and Ivy will get the finisher.
Lucky you won the 1v1 at the end here.
Beautiful stuff from Dambi here.
I cannot believe that he tucked in the corner here and just waited for his teammate to die.
Thought out.
I would maybe forgive him if the comms were good and he's telling his teammate to tuck in.
We know how good he can be. Great play there. And then he's got the backup, and Dambi uses that relay bolt to separate.
Oh, okay, Sonya. Then it might be the one.
A very good round for the Neon
Chobra's
specialist.
It might have changed though. Yeah, you are right. We'll keep an eye on it.
He'll bring the vibes too.
Francis with that Marshall could be an off angle from Zeus.
Don't do it, mate. Don't do it.
They'll just take a blind pot shot through that smoke. Line of damage is going to be something in exchange. Racking him off like a cat.
He's actually going to run out of bullets.
Fast enough. Ivy only going to be able to find one. Coming out, having to fight forward, and look at this overwhelming.
Dude, look at this. We got the
Team
eco.
Secret.
Got the eco coming out. They pick up one of the good guns as well. Xross literally just has Bulldog, so it's fine.
He and RB suddenly have their work cut out for them, so from a very hot start
Thought they went and got it, to be honest.
Falling flat on their faces. This is looking to be tied up 1-1.
Oh, that smoke is so annoying.
Then again,
guys, you're fine.
Quite a bit of damage going to be suffered.
They're both one shot.
Between the two of them, the
You just got to hit your shots. You just got to hit your shots. You just got to hit 2 shots.
Finds that kill.
Just.
And now it's all on RB, and he just doesn't have the time, and Sylvan will get the jump.
Dude, big round from them. Double Bulldogs, they can get it.
Wow. I think Francis overplays his hand here a little bit.
Yeah, they both kind of commit.
Just felt over.
They both kind of commit. They also play individually. Look at how individual they're playing. Like, how is the other guy ever meant to help out this guy in sight?
Finds the perfect moment to swing in there. Sylvan and Kelly S going to work, and great use of the smokes there to make this a really difficult retake attempt too. Using the poison cloud to buy a little bit of time, and then getting in there is Sylvan.
Double bandit, double sheriff.
Total for him. Pretty healthy round for Team Secret now.
And look, this is—I'm not saying this because I want to see NONGSHIM win this round.
Okay, they have the good TP.
It would be funny.
Nice.
If we get some up, down, up, down.
So they can fast rotate over towards B if it happens fast enough.
I think it's 5 thirds
Which it should happen right now. Oh, he had like a second, 2 seconds to decide if he wanted to take the TP, but now it's run out.
Relay bolt over in RB's direction is able to tuck back as the door is going to be shut. And free sight for the taking here.
Toxin screen down.
Be on the approach around the back. Ivy just waiting things out there with that wall. Let's start to try to scale forward, join in with the rest of the team, and yeah, it's not looking likely. Nats finding the immediate shutdown here.
Deeper smokes on this one. I mean, deeper smokes, but it is an eco, and they also kind of pushed him back. I will say the thing that was cool about the deeper smokes is it was like 1, and then maybe 5 seconds later, 4 seconds later than the second. So they're like giving maximum time for them to actually like go here, potentially re-clear this, and then if anyone runs out, they got the angle.
And Sylvan, there from main, will be able to find the one. Kelly gets a piece of the action as well, and that'll be the cleanup there as the teammates comes through, and Team Secret do deny it.
That's really nice stuff from them. They're being really good about knocking out the choke points, not giving much hope for NONGSHIM. Clean stuff from Nats to start. And, well, wasn't quite anticipating that there'd be another layer to that, but oh well. This is a great little crossfire they have set up there, making sure that everything is covered. You know, there's quite a bit of ways to get into that B site.
Big buy round. Looks like they want to do another B spam.
Francis will have the op for this one.
It was instrumental getting that Santiago win with this operator, and on the peak nearly gets
timed the scan of it as well.
Who's going to be tagged down at 49.